Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirates of the Red Isles. I am your host and benevolent GM, Wuten, and today, we have quite a lot in store. First, a brief introduction to our cast of characters. Going just down the list here, we have Cygnus playing as Hana, the Catfolk rogue.
Hello.
Turn you up on my end. Okay. Ulki, being played by Ebony Inkstone. We have Kai playing Ryuuko. We have Gudi playing as Saphyrus and Cubados.
Melodious felicitates.
We have Solar playing as Valen, the court wizard.
Hello.
We have Luna Farrowe playing as Nagaina, our resident Twister Fister.
I doubt this GM's benevolence, to be honest.
And finally, the newest member of the Pirates team, Aesop, being played by Chaotic.
It is a pleasure.
All right. So let me see here. Last time, our players basically cleared out a lot of the Riptide Cove, where a small pocket of Grindylows, which are sort of like water goblins, had taken residence inside. And near the end of the session, they had spotted two of their missing comrades from the Man's Promise. A one Sandra Quinn and a one Conchabar Shortshone. Conchabar is not looking very hot. He had been, for lack of a better word, some bites had been taken out of him. And Sandra looking better, but definitely not in the best circumstances. As our heroes encountered the leader of the quote-unquote leader of the Grindylow tribe that had taken root here, the Brine Brood Queen. And as the final action before the end of last session, she had taken the harpoon that she has in her hand and thrown it to where Sandra and Conchabar were dangling from above the cavern ceiling, and shattered their bonds there, causing them to drop into the murky depths. And so we enter back in with our heroes at the start of initiative, as we transition the music to... Yes.
All right. Did you also hear why my attack rolls were lower?
Yes. You were
just making
fatigued?
sure.
Yes.
Yep, that was why, so...
So, we will do this. That turns...
I'm ready to go.
Alright. Give me like 2 seconds.
All right. No worries.
Oh.
No worries. It's a pretty big map, and for those who were in the call last night,
Nice.
you're aware of this already. There will be a it's going to be a bit funky situation. I have both a horizontal map, but also a depth map for this area. So it should work just fine, but should be good to go from here.
Hopefully.
And the last thing here.
Oh no.
It's okay. Me and Chaotic are ready.
All right. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So her action in the surprise round was to throw her harpoon at your comrades to drop them below the depths. So we're going to drop them below the murky waters.
Loop.
And Ryuuko, it is
Alright.
top of the round for you.
I
Just
guess
a quick thing to double check if anybody still had my extracts. Just to see if we remember if anybody had them or how many I had, because I have no clue.
I have one of the
used
cure
mine.
lights one.
I'm gonna update the other stuff here.
I don't think I was given one.
I think Hana had one, and
Yes.
I don't know if you've used it or not.
Yes,
so.
I have.
You have? Okay. And then, because I have 3 total, I think I used one for something else, and then I
Used
think
one
you
for
had the
Valen,
other
I believe.
One for Valen and one for Ulki. So you two
Yep.
both still have a extract of Cure Light Wounds.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Ulki, Valen, and then Hana used hers. So.
Yep.
Oh, we used them? Okay, okay, okay.
No, Hana's the only one that has.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Top of the round.
Guess
Ryuuko.
the only thing for me to do is just swim in there, because I can't really see shit, and try to get a visual on the situation.
Okay.
You're also fast. You could go and save them.
That's
Mhm.
true. I guess I'm gonna dive down and get in here and go under the water and try to save them.
All right. So, if Ryuuko, if you would, I'm going to place. So you're specifically going under the water, correct?
Yes, to try to save them, because I feel like I'm
Alright.
the best fit for this.
All
Agreed.
right.
Underwater rescues, hopefully my specialty. I hope for their sake.
Okay. Ryuuko, say nothing for what you see here.
Mm.
Oh wait, no, you wouldn't actually. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so over on the right-hand side is where the depth thing is here.
Ah, I see.
You see
yes.
yourself over here with very
I
limited
do.
vision.
I do.
All right, so Ryuuko jumping into the water, visibility down here in the murky depths.
It is
Very,
marked.
very, very bad.
It is not bueno.
No bueno.
I kind of saw the direction they were falling. Is there any way, like, I can... a way I can find them? Or try to locate
you do
them?
know that you did see where they dropped, so you know that if you just move this way, they'll be there.
And I moved about 30 feet, so I still have about... I can double move for another 30. Okay. Or did I go down?
You went down, yeah.
Okay, so I can't do much else then.
Yeah. At this point, this is
Yeah.
about as much as you can do at this point.
All good with me.
All right, Saphyrus, your move.
Hearing the commotion stir and the friendos go down, Cubados gotta give this one our all. And we're going to cast Shield on Cubados.
All right.
So his AC goes up by another 4. And that is my turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna mark you as water. Okay. Aesop.
Well, dangerous situation, so it's time to do things. So 10, 15, 20, 25. Probably here. 25 feet.
Okay. I need you to make a reflex save here real quick.
Okay, I guess I can do that. No, probably not.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, once you get to that point, the rocks and cove area is sort of like on a slope, and so whenever you're standing there, you try to get your footing. However, unfortunately, you drop in.
Okay.
And you will drop in here right next to Ryuuko.
Hey.
Be able to see on the right-hand side your...
Hope you can
over there.
swim.
How deep in am I? Or
You're just on, like, actually here. Are you wanting to go above or below the surface?
I would be trying to stay above the surface.
Okay, so right up here. And actually here, I will move this here first. I'll just copy you over to here.
It doesn't see anything, if that helps.
Yeah, give me just a second here on that. I need to grab one more thing. That was the one other thing that I knew I would need to grab here. There we go. We'll
There, now that works.
do that. So, you're able to see the Brine Brood Queen, and you are able to see your comrades trying desperately to stay afloat. Not doing so hot.
Am I able to take my standard action to scramble back up onto actual land
Yes.
in the space I'm in?
You can make an athletics check.
Swim is athletics. Go. And that's okay. It's because it's including my armor check penalty. Okay. Nope, I'm just gonna be floundering in the water.
So you're able to stay afloat, but unfortunately you are unable to like scramble back up onto the rocks.
I wasn't expecting to trip, so.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slight drop there. All right, Valen, you've you just spotted Aesop drop below the waves. What do you do?
So the responsible thing to do would be to hang back and let everybody go in first, but I feel like watching two friends fall into the water is clouding my judgment.
That's fair.
Valid.
I'm gonna... Can I take a double move action to try and move in there?
Yes, you.
Okay, so I'm going to move up to... I'm assuming I do the same reflex save that Aesop did?
Yep.
Moving up here. Okay.
Unless you are intentionally going underwater.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
not...
In
not
that
yet.
case, you will need to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Not to speak out of turn, but may I impose a quick question?
Yes.
What is the status of like the water in general in this area? Is it
Very
like
murky.
calm?
Very
Like, well,
dark.
I meant like in terms of like roughness.
Still.
Still,
Yes.
okay.
It's not like churn, like it's not to where you can't move in it. It's just like churning of the general water in the cove. God damn, Valen, you like. You ever seen that scene where
Walking on water.
Emperor's New Groove, where it's like Pacha
Backward
and
swimming?
Emperor just like squeeze their way right before dropping down into the fucking ravine with crocodiles and shit.
Yeah, that...
Basically that, but with one person.
It is
Beautiful. Okay, right.
you. You walk on
so
water.
I'm assuming it's all along the edges that you can... That is like, you're able to walk on and not be underwater. Am I correct there?
You are right here, Valen. You're basically right above Aesop. If you move over
Yeah, I
to the
know.
right-hand side, you'll see the depth
There
map.
you go. I don't... What do you mean by depth depth map. I can't see anything.
Zoom out and go over to the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's just like right to the right here.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
I see.
Ignore ignore where the water is currently. That's just what it would be if it was high tide. The line here is the line that the water is currently at right now. So you see the Brine Brood Queen here, and then you see your two comrades trying to struggle, but...
Okay, I got it. Alright. So basically this whole area is just water. And we can't really... Like, there's no way you can walk, there's nowhere shallow enough. Yeah, there's nowhere shallow enough for you to, like, go along the sides or anything. And be touching the ground. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that. In that case, I am probably going to pull out my spellbook and, unless... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick here for what I have planned next.
Is your spellbook waterproof?
I believe it's made of vellum.
I hope so. Otherwise, you might want to leave it in a waterproof bag. There's a reason most of my stuff's in waterproof bags. There's a reason for that.
Ziploc collection.
I think it's made of vellum. I do remember looking into that and doing a thing.
Do people have stuff?
I do have stuff.
I left a lot of it back at the camp.
You people
for
read?
this exact reason. You know, reading is good for you.
It is.
Reading is very good for you.
Valen, is that everything you can do on your turn?
It.
You double move?
I took a double move action, so yes.
Okay.
I'm afraid. I'm sorry if I'm getting in the way of anyone who wanted to do something.
You're good. Hana.
But Valen is more concerned.
You good?
Yes. So, can I use my climb speed to get over these rocks?
You can. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
All right.
Sort of
Should
see
not
if
be
you
too
can,
difficult.
Since you have a climb speed, let's see if you can find purchase at some point. Okay, that will be... We'll say that's enough with a climb speed.
Right, so I'm gonna head over here for as far as my climb speed will allow. It's 10... Probably about there, then.
Alright.
And then... take a shot at herself.
Taking a
So
shot.
she had a surprise round, but she hasn't gone yet in the actual turn order, so do I still apply my sneak attack damage?
Flat-footed. Yep.
Perfect. Does require me to hit, though.
Yep. Let's see if you can hit.
Yep.
I believe.
Thank you.
I believe.
16.
That believes in you.
16
We can do it.
against her flat-footed AC is enough. Go ahead, roll
Excellent.
damage.
Power of prayer. I will never
Sneak
say
attack.
that again.
Sneak attack.
19 damage.
Ooh.
Woo!
One hit kill.
Oh,
One hit kill.
with with that is a bloody queen right there.
Nice.
That is
I'll
a
take it.
sniper for you.
So is that your turn here?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
She's going to screech out angrily at you, and you will see the harpoon that had been thrown will, like, jimmy itself from the rock that it had pinned itself into, and almost by magic,
Has returning.
return to her grip as she dives down below the depths.
Hi.
Okay.
God damn it.
She wants to hang out.
And
Oh, fucking great.
Alright, so for planning purposes, I'm going to hang back here, and anyone who brings someone up, I will try to drag them to the shallows of the tunnel.
Understood. I will do my best.
Ulki, do you want to maybe go and help her since you've also got a swim speed, I think?
I no longer have a swim speed.
Damn.
So,
No,
However,
Ryuuko.
the sea.
I have a thing that might be useful, maybe, hopefully.
What
All right.
is your AC?
Whom are you speaking?
Ryuuko.
My AC is 20.
Does a 54 hit you?
No, never.
Let's
I'm
not
the
invite
wall.
disaster.
That's never going away. I love it.
I only rolled a 24.
All right. That is going to be...
The fact that he's still thinking about it means I'm about to take some damage.
Ooh.
I luckily did not take any damage.
So Ryuuko, as you see, well, rather you don't see it, you hear it coming, and so you dodge out of the way of a massive tentacle, just just out. It came from just outside of your range of vision, and you hear this sound from just outside of your range of vision. It seems as though something was trying to pull you down into the depths.
So my character is terrified, but I am intrigued.
All right.
Of course you are.
Cubados.
I'm simple.
So how shallow is this little this area here that we're all wedged in?
So this area is just enough for like shin deep water.
Okay.
Roughly.
So I was thinking if it was deep enough, I could just fucking snake torpedo my way underneath.
You could reasonably. I
not
would
for
say
charge.
that you could continue for charge.
No,
you need
not
a
where you're
target for a charge, unfortunately.
Right. Like I wasn't sure if we were if some of us were like kind of doing that thing when we were all 9 years old in the pool, hanging on to like the wall in the deep end or all that. But
I'm holding on. I'm trying to find the wall on the deep end right now. I'm floundering.
Yeah, Aesop's trying. Oh boy, he's trying.
Cubados spotted some quarry go underwater, and as much as he would like to help the friendos to the surface, he was going to do his part to plunge down and assault the queen.
Okay, so let me get Cubados onto the depth map here. You should see over on the right-hand side, there's a depth map.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you see Cubados with 5 feet of vision there. As he dives into the murky waters below.
Right. And I think I will... Well, I don't see anything else besides Ryuuko, so I think I'm just going to have him double move.
Okay. You may move him on the depth map. I believe you should have control over the token.
Okay. Where are you? Where are you?
So I'm sure Cubados also has the information. I apparently know they were over here-ish.
The friendlies over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Friendlies
so
are over there.
let me recount my movement here.
Since then, actually, 1 second. I'll move you back
Divine,
here.
I'm sure you
and
know.
actually down right there. One of them.
Okay, well, there's one of them. Well, I was hoping to find the queen, but I haven't spotted her yet. So, what's his? Is he like tied? Is he like tied up or?
He's not tied up anymore, but he is definitely very worse for wear.
Needs some,
does
medical
Cubados
attention.
have the heal skill?
Let me actually check. He does not.
Can't remember if that's one that you can make untrained or not.
Heal can be used untrained.
Okay. Cubados, go ahead and make me a heal check.
I just checked.
Straight D20. 13.
He is at 1 hit point. He is not looking very good. He's like on the edge of the great
But
beyond.
he has a hit point.
He has a hit point.
Quick,
The
toss Benny.
important part, exactly. The only one that matters is the last one.
Yep.
Yep.
The
That's
rest
the
is
only
just
one that
padding.
matters.
So since I
He's
haven't
been-
spotted the queen, he's gonna protect Friendo. This guy's a gnome, right?
Yes, he's a gnome.
Get on my back. Get up on my back.
Like a gnome.
All right.
up on
He's
that
going
thing.
to. He's going to like he was struggling and like feeling around. As soon as he found purchase on the slimy water lizard thing, he just like scrambled, grabbed on.
I'm gonna scramble. We're gonna bring him back up to the surface and tell him to grab the wall, retreat to the others.
All right. Go ahead, and make me a swim check or athletics check, real quick. To swim.
Cubados have as a swim speed?
He does have a swim speed. Is that?
It should add a +8 to his check.
You can also just take 10 as well. So.
Yeah, you can just take 10 as well.
We'll do that for a 19.
All right, that will bring him to the surface. We'll just put him over there, and he will.
All right.
Yep, a swim or a climb speed adds +8 to any checks made, and you can always take 10 even when rust or threatened.
Mhm.
So,
Perfect.
All right.
Good shit.
And
Dudes.
that's one dude saved.
Yep.
Can we see him on the where is he at the surface portion though?
He is. Let me pop him over.
Just so the
here as
surface
well.
folk have an idea.
Yeah. Pop him up here. Say right about there. There we are. He is
Okay.
on the surface. He's made it. Almost.
One down, one to go.
Just has to make it from the middle of the water to back to the others. All right.
All right.
That's Cubados
And yes.
and Nagaina.
Wouldn't that mean that Cubados would be with him, though, because he brought him up?
Cubados is still under the water.
Okay.
You just like brought him up to the surface.
you just can't see him.
All right, Luna, you are muted.
Fuck, sorry. No, give me
You're
like
good.
2 seconds.
You're good. We'll go ahead.
Okay.
2 second pee
I'll
break,
have
got it.
Ulki go before Nagaina here.
Sorry, what?
I was just gonna have Ulki go while you were taking care of things.
Oh no, I'm good now.
Oh, okay, perfect. In that case, you go.
Yeah, so I can't see a fucking thing. I'm just seeing all of my friends disappear into, well, my compatriots disappear into the darkness, the nether. Where's my ruler? I'm going to try to get a better vantage point. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's an interesting angle of vision. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 5 feet. Why does it look like this?
Because Hana has the light source, and she's behind a rock.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately,
Is this
it's-
darkness or is this low light?
It is darkness, but the sun rod that is giving you vision, you have low light vision.
Okay.
Basically, what's happening, this isn't. It's more about how I did the dynamic lighting shapes. Hana is right behind an arc, like an edge, and so it's sort of blocking the vision into the hallway, unfortunately.
Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward.
Okay, so you move.
See what I want to do from here
20.
because I'm more interested in trying to fight the Grindy lady than I am.
Well, you can choose to move. You can choose to double move and move past Valen into the water.
I think I will do that. I am Angie. I am Angie Sneck. I want to go.
Sneck.
I want to try and go after this bitch.
Okay, so I will first move Kids over there. All right, so you are going to jump into the water, essentially right next to Ryuuko, then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and mark you here. We will drag your depth token right next to Ryuuko.
Hello.
And I'm assuming I'm still wearing my fucking bug screen, so...
Yes.
That's probably gonna wash off.
Yeah, that's probably gonna wash off, but that's okay. You have bigger problems to deal with right now.
I have bigger problems. I've got many, many tentacles that I need to chop off with my teeth.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you double moved. Is there anything else you want to do? Swift action, etc.
There's not really that much that I can do as a swift action, to be honest.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will envenom my fists with my sleep venom,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
All right. Ulki.
Okay, I was just checking a thing. Just to confirm, if I am to increase my size, my natural weapons also increase damage, right?
Yes, they will go up by 1 step. However,
yeah.
you will have to squeeze through this area here.
Yep. I was hoping to get to here.
You will have to go into the water to get over there. There's not there's not a location where you can find purchase along the edges. But yeah, you can go over there in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll go ahead and drop you right here onto the depth map. You'll see yourself
And
over on the right-hand side.
Yep. And as I move, I'm gonna take out my little pill of a large person.
Okay.
And chomp.
Chomp. All right. So, Ulki, you'll see what Ryuuko is dealing with.
I don't see anything.
Yes, you will.
He will. Apparently, there's some tentacles coming my way.
Ah! I see it now.
Yeah.
Like, do I need to like hold my breath, by the way, or?
Since you're going underwater, yes, but you it's literally negligible unless you're going under for like an hour or some shit.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things where it's like Pathfinder assumes that you can hold your breath for ungodly
a number of rounds equal to your constitution, I believe.
Yeah.
Which means that the average person can hold it for about a minute.
Yep,
I think.
roughly.
Oh, okay, so 13 rounds, so...
Alright. Top
See,
of the round, Ryuuko.
I guess I don't know what an average person can actually hold their breath underwater for, though.
Yeah.
Like a minute, yeah. At least a minute.
Minute would probably be like the limit, though, for a normal person without any sort of like special training.
But we're not.
According to Google, it's 30 to 90 seconds.
Yeah, 30 to 90 seconds.
So we'll say a minute.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Top of the
13
round,
rounds, so.
Ryuuko.
Okay.
You had tentacles coming to try and drag you below.
Yeah, I'm on a rescue mission though, so I don't know how to feel about that.
It's called take the dodge action and go.
That's what I was thinking. I personally okay. Do I have can I like make a check or anything to have like an idea of where at this point the last one might be, or do I just have to go searching?
So the tentacles came from here. From this direction. So that's about as much as you can gather with your current vision and location.
Don't you have dark vision?
I should.
You have dark vision, but this is
murky.
murky water. It's more of a like the water is so like filthy, basically.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna have to move along and take the dodge action and try to move along to see if I can find something elsewhere and leave wherever that tentacle came from to Ulki and Nagaina.
Okay. You can do that by making an acrobatics check against the enemy's CMD.
Okay.
To do what?
To move through the threatened square without
okay.
Without provoking.
Are you also doing total defense?
That
when I said dodge, that's what I meant. So, it's a standard action. It's a standard action to do. So, do you have at least 3 ranks in acrobatics?
Yes, I do. I have 11.
If you take the total defense action as a standard action, you get a +6 to your AC dodge bonus.
Yep. Yep.
So
it'll be 26 to your AC.
Also, wouldn't sorry to interrupt. Since I can technically see the thing, could I roll something to at least know for myself what this thing is?
Sure. Go ahead, roll me knowledge nature real quick. As Ryuuko makes her acrobatics 15.
That was that 15, yeah.
It looks like a Grindylow. But that's a big Grindylow.
That's the Grindylow king.
Begala Grindo.
So it's a Grindy high, not a Grindylow.
Gotta go. Guys.
Okay, so
in favor of abandoning Ulki.
Grindy ho.
Real quick attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It will miss. Ryuuko, you are free to move at your normal speed.
Alright, I'm going to, since I know they were in a direction over here, just gonna start making my way down. I've still got another like 15 feet. Not seeing anyone.
Okay. Ulki.
Yes.
I will go ahead and let you. I'll let you have this as I add him to the turn order here.
Oh.
The Grindy King. Telling
The
you.
whale. An obscene, bloated monstrosity with a gaping, toothy maw, now grown more than twice as large as its mother and her followers.
Terrifying. Don't
Absolutely
like
terrifying.
Dirty mouth.
Big mouth. All right. Saphyrus. Is that everything you want to do on your turn, Ryuuko?
Yeah, unless I can make like a check to see what direction that Sandra might be in, but if not, yeah, that's all I can do.
You can reasonably assume
Like a
that
perception
probably about
check?
10-15 feet you'll run into it.
Okay.
All right. Saphyrus.
All
Your
right. So,
turn.
question about. Oh, sorry. Question about murky water.
Murky water.
Does providing a light source help clear it up?
A
Because I know
light
it's technically
source,
not darkness.
as long as the light source is a non-flammable one that won't go out in water, it will provide half of its light increments, basically. So a torch that will not go out will provide 10 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
Okay.
Double for low light vision creatures.
Yep, double for low light vision creatures, so it'll be just normal torch for them.
Can't fucking
All
see
right.
shit.
So what I'm gonna do? Let me see here. So I'm gonna take my iron pot out of my inventory, and I'm gonna cast light on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up here right behind Valen, and I'm gonna throw it into the depths.
So
Hopefully
throwing
provide
it
some
will
kind
be,
of.
so throwing it will be a standard action. You already cast light onto it,
Oh,
so
damn.
you can
You're
throw
right.
it and then move, or you can cast it and then move in and get ready to throw it next round.
And hopefully it doesn't just float.
That's yep. That's fine.
That's the hope. Aesop, you're teetering on the edge. Valen has right on top of, right above you.
I don't have my Touch of the Sea available right now, so water is not great for me right now. So I'm just gonna try and climb back up again.
Okay, go ahead, make a climb check.
15 this time.
That is enough. You will scramble, and we'll say that Valen is trying to help pull you up here.
Okay. So I'm assuming we can't share squares, though. Am I able to stand here?
Stand
Or
behind him?
here?
Yeah.
Either here or here. Is one of
Yes.
those good?
Stand behind him, because he's at
So here.
the edge.
So here then. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's really much I can do right now, actually. I guess a standard action to ready my bomb if if an enemy appears above the surface of the water, and ready a bomb to throw at him.
I was about to say, if anything appears. Oh no. Oh, poor Sandra.
Only thing, yeah, first enemy to come above the water.
Yeah, no worries.
And otherwise, I'm over here ready to receive patience. So.
All right. Valen.
He seems to be having Discord troubles.
He's been
he's
delaying, yeah.
That's why he's been popping in and out. He's trying to fix it. So.
Okay.
If it's the little errors that I don't remember the name of, go into your actual tray and close Discord go into
completely,
and right click, quit, and reload Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Perfect timing.
Welcome home.
Yeah. It's your move, Valen. See, Conchabar he's made it back to the surface. He's
Oh dear.
And there is a blinding bright iron pot that I'm holding right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably throw it down so I can see things.
Yep.
I'd appreciate it.
Let me get a pot icon.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Can you hear us?
I cannot hear you.
Oh.
That's concerning.
That
You guys-
the timing on that though worked.
You guys just keep cutting out very badly.
Interesting.
Someone type the maybe someone type the instructions for
Yeah,
him to reset his Discord.
Okay. Type it in Discord.
Yeah, I went ahead and typed it. Yeah.
Yeah, a full-on restart of Discord, not just like turn it off and turn it on, because that doesn't work. Because of course it just runs in the background instead.
Yeah.
I love programs like that. Not really.
Factory reset should fix it.
I think you can disable that in the options.
I'll have to look for that. I hate programs that just run in the background like that, because then half the time you never know if you've turned it off or not.
Right. And it's, using up bandwidth.
Mm-hmm. Bandwidth, RAM space, whatever.
Yeah, it's under Windows settings. In the settings window.
Under Windows setting in the setting window.
Yes. Yes, I wandered into that one, I know.
Hana, it is your move. There is currently nothing showing up, but Punchabar has emerged above the surface.
Right. I will call out to him and try and get him to swim over to me, and from there I can try and swing him over to safety in the tunnel.
Who's got the grapple?
The grapple.
One, but I also have an iron pot,
grapple.
so...
Yeah, I know Saphyrus has one.
Like
you can throw the grapple to him and pull him with the rope.
Right. Well, if you can... It isn't handing things to people next to you a free action?
I always forget. I've never really done
railgun, right?
So technically...
Oh yeah, the peasant railgun, right.
So technically, I believe that's a standard action, depending on what it is. But we can work from there.
Sure. Well, maybe next round we can figure out something to get me the grapple. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna call out the Conqueror, have him swim over to me, and I guess beyond that, do the same thing as Aesop and just ready in action to shoot the first enemy that shows up.
Alright. Perfect. So... Ryuuko, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Hearing.
My perception and... Right there. 26.
26. You will hear in Aquin the sound of chanting and very similar sounds to what you hear whenever Saphyrus or Valen cast a spell.
Fuck, they casted.
If you're hearing it right now, then it's one that takes at least a round to do.
Mm-hmm.
They're summoning.
Oh no.
That is really bad. That is really bad, actually.
Where's it coming from?
With a 26,
I don't know how to relay that to them.
So with a 26, you will hear it coming from this way.
I mean, if Ryuuko speaks underwater, we can still hear her, right?
Wait, which way?
You'll hear
I don't
it coming
think
from
so.
this way.
I think that's like what Aquin is to be able to communicate, like help communicate underwater. But
Yes.
The only people who I think would be able to hear me are Ulki and Nagaina. Do either of you speak Aquin?
Yes.
No.
I can hear you.
I could probably shout that I hear like quick, like magic something that way, but I don't know if they can see me pointing. We don't have
could I
a lot of
So
yet.
Cubados will hear you.
Which means that Saphyrus heard.
Oh, that explains
would
it. Okay.
would it be far away for Ulki to hear?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I went into yell and not shout, my bad.
Nah, it's all-
So there's there's that. And then Ulki,
Yes.
you see this creature lurch itself at Nagaina. Nagaina, what's your AC?
16.
No.
No.
Ha.
Very lucky.
Ha.
It is trying though. It wants us. It's making its own hentai out
It
here.
hungry. Baby hungry.
I don't like
And
that. Okay, now both me and Ryuuko are unhappy.
Baby can have a taste of my fists.
Valen.
Give him that knuckle sandwich.
Can you say daddy? Mommy? Ooh, can you say daddy? Mother. That's just what I thought when you said
you are
that.
seeing churning waters just below you. As if there is conflict. Is he able to hear us or no?
Yeah, he's still having troubles, it seems.
Then Cubados.
Okay. Well, he heard Ryuuko say that there's some kind of some sort of chanting going on, and he knows what that means. Does Conchabar seem like he'll be able to handle himself after he dropped him off towards the surface?
He seems like he should be okay. He was just like taken by surprise by being dropped for the most part.
Okay. Cubados uses dive. These are 5, 10, 15.
Ryuuko just sees
20.
this water lizard just
Like slither around her in the waves.
slithering around. Watch out! Watch out!
Like a coil.
Yeah.
Before I move any further, is the chanting getting closer?
The chanting is getting closer.
Hi!
Yeah, there you are.
Guess what? It's time for Fang and Claw, baby.
That's your new
Hellish.
band name?
Power attack. Bite. Furious. Do you have Furious? No. it doesn't. Okay, so this. What's that? Was Magic Fang.
We might need to try to change the Discord voice call into another region. That might help them.
Okay, let's try that here. A second.
I no longer has mod privilege. Cannot
Yeah.
do.
Oh, no.
Just a second.
Whoops.
There's also always the caveman option of he just watches the stream and then just types to us.
Oh, he's gonna be like a minute behind though. Ow.
Yeah, that's true. He just has to be ready for his turn, that's all.
Imagine playing a wizard but being a minute behind everybody.
Oh, that would be
Really?
terrible, actually.
I feel like you need to be a minute ahead. I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah. What the fuck is the setting for this?
If you
hold on.
right-click on the actual voice chat itself that we're
Yeah.
in, and then click on the cog, it'll bring you into an area where you can change the region.
Ah,
Yeah,
there
the
it
edit
is.
channel,
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah, I found it.
Region
Found it.
override.
Be ready, because who knows what's going to happen when he changes shit.
Let's find out. Mm.
Silence.
Oh, wait. You know what? It was probably because I was in streamer mode. it wasn't showing. So give me a second. Let me try this. Damn it, where is the region? Jeez.
If you need to, I could fuck with it instead.
Yeah, you fuck with it. I think you probably know where to find this. And just let me know when you're.
I'm just trying to think what region to switch it to.
Swap it to US East if it's available.
Yeah, try East because it'll be
I
a
will
bit
do so.
closer.
All right.
US East.
All right.
And
Testing.
let's see if anything changed. Hello?
Hello.
Testing.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
that fixed it.
Yay!
Instantly.
There we go.
He's back.
Nice.
Beautiful!
He
I'm
back.
so
Looking
sorry
like
about
sunshine.
that.
Oh, you're
I
good.
have no idea what that was.
Perfectly fine.
Probably just some. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just likely some kind of weird server error.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're
No
just
worries.
having issues. Your ISP / IP is just having issues connecting to the central server or whatever server it was defaulted to.
Yeah.
It is called a hiccup. That is all
Yeah.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
okay. That's all good.
Alright.
Anyway,
The fact that it's done it only once in the entire time we played, that says it does pretty good.
Yeah,
job.
that says
Yeah.
something. All right,
So
so
it's a bite and 2 claws.
bite, 2 claws. Okay, the bite will miss, but the 2 claws will hit.
Okie doke. Power attack plus magic fang. Claw.
And with that, there's blood in the water.
I bask in it.
And it's mine.
That doesn't
No,
sound
you
good.
guys. I was about to say you guys don't understand. There's blood in the water. That's not a good thing.
No, that is not a good thing,
Wait.
especially when we're dealing with shark
When you-
like
I was-
Hearing
creatures.
the
I was gonna
pained
say.
scream of the brine brood queen, the whale enrages.
Oh, good.
Barbarian
Valen.
fish.
Valen, your turn.
Hey, right, so could you get me up to speed on everything that's happened that I missed?
Brine brood queen is dead. Contrabar is up at the surface, and
Oh, good.
Nagaina and Ulki are just below you. The water's churning with the movements of combat.
Right.
I scrambled up past you back onto the back onto drier land. So
Scrambled
fine.
under your legs.
It's fair. I think right now, since the Brine Brood Queen submerged and died, I don't really have much else to do. Maybe, I could swim over to, our friend and bring him to the, edge of the water.
Sure.
do you have a
we can-
rope?
No, but I have legs to paddle with.
All right. So you're gonna hop down into the water.
Okay, yeah, but before that, since I actually checked my character sheet and I'm now questioning whether my spellbook is waterproof, I'm gonna pass that to, I'm gonna give that to Aesop.
Sure. So as a move action, I guess you hand that over
Yeah.
to me.
Do not lose this. And just... Yeah, I'm gonna go into the water and go after him.
All right. Go ahead, make me an athletics check for swimming.
Seven.
Okay.
Lose this belly flop.
So,
Just Alpha.
As
No,
you
I can
drop
do this.
down- So
Come on, I
as
have
you,
the-
as you,
I have the GIF.
you hand off your spell book. You say, "Don't lose this," and you drop down, and you immediately take an attack of Oh shit! 1 second.
There you go.
I need to grab your swimming token.
Don't worry, I have that one.
And you immediately take an attack of opportunity from the whale.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Hi, Nagaina.
And
Hi, Ulki. How's it going?
Yeah, this is the damage from his belly flop.
Motherfucker.
An attack of opportunity from the water.
does an
I will
18
look
hit you, Valen?
at
It very
Hana and
particularly
say,
does.
"This is not my fault. You can't hold me responsible for this one."
Nope, that's
No.
all on him.
No, I entirely accept what I'm doing.
Okay. You best hope for a low roll on this one. You might be falling unconscious here.
Why did you have to say that?
So. Oh, God,
You are
Valen.
really meeting the fucking stereotype of low-level wizards right now.
I know. I know.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Oh, Valen.
Don't lie to us.
Valen.
I mean, were you aiming for a reroll?
No, I've been wanting to keep him alive, but I know Valen isn't far from combat trained.
We have several people with swim speeds,
as
but the
you
wizard decides
drop-
to jump into the water.
As you drop, the whale unhinges its jaw and swallows you whole.
No!
Save your ass too.
Wait, Valen, are you
know it's
conscious?
He is unconscious and bleeding out.
Mother-
No.
Okay,
Pull
well,
him
if,
out.
if
As-
anybody had Vor on their thing there, then you just got what you wanted. So.
No.
Just in the tentacle
Please,
camp.
no.
If anyone,
Okay.
Didn't even do the
All right.
monster fucker bingo
Nagaina,
yet.
you
So
see
I'm
this.
sorry, Ulki. I know you wanted me to delay until after you, but I think that I can still actually stay with. I can manage not to get an attack of opportunity and still be flanking with you if I just move over
5
one
foot.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be flanking with you that way.
This
Okay. Fine.
absolute fucking lad.
And Nagaina is not in a mood to discuss strategy with anyone. She's ready to fucking destroy this thing.
So, it is.
My friend may be an incorrigible idiot, but he's still my friend. And you're about to experience pain. She doesn't actually say that. She doesn't say fucking shit, but that's what she's saying in her head. Angry burbling.
Ryuuko makes mental notes to remind her to teach her Ogwin so she stops cussing out her mother.
Both
All right,
Rick and Ulki
Nagaina,
like,
flanking.
do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
What's that, Wuten?
So you are flanking.
I am. And my fists are envenomed. And I'm about to fuck this guy up.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Do you have underwater combat training?
No.
Okay. Aquatic terrain. Bludgeoning weapons. Let's see. Do you have a swim speed?
Negative.
Okay, I need you to make a quick swim check.
Okay. Well, apparently my bug screen has fallen off, so... Okay.
Okay, that is a successful swim check. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay,
So,
and make your other attack roll.
also it does need to make its fort save. And that's
Okay.
going to be a DC 16.
Okay. queen is dead. Long live the whale. All right, fortitude
And it also needs to make
save.
another fort save against. It needs to make another fort save as well. Which is a DC 14. It's two separate things.
Okay. So.
But I will go ahead and roll this damage.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the damage.
So this is the damage before its fort saves.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Solid. Okay. Real quick, what's the 2d6 from?
That's
sneak
from That's from the sneak attack damage from flanking
Right.
with Ulki.
Did the whale eating Valen count as him coming above the surface, by the way?
Yes, we will narrate that as Valen jumped down, the whale's head just, and you see him just below the waves.
Because
Before
that means
that-
I have a ready to action. So.
Yes,
As
you have
do
a
I.
ready to action.
GutiuSerenade.
I would love to think that this was somehow his calculated plan.
I wish it was.
Actually, yeah, that's Aesop. And then, fuck, I forgot the other thing. Conchabar is going to start moving towards Hana for this. His way over there. Hana, I'm going to go ahead and over here. This one. We'll just say that you are. We'll say that your character's right there on the depth map, but essentially you are over to the side. I just
Sounds
need
good.
to have a place to put it, essentially.
Fair
He's
enough.
almost there.
Good.
Aesop, go ahead, make your weapon.
Throw a
Your
bomb.
attack.
So it's going to be
Can't
plus
beat 'em.
3, plus 1 for being within 30 feet.
Okay.
Touch attack. 13 against his touch AC.
That is against his touch AC. That will hit.
And with precise bombs, 1, 2. Let me see here. How far deep are the others there? They're probably protected because they're under the water. So the only people I need to protect are Valen, me, and Saphyrus. The others should be protected under the water. So.
As long
Does
as
that
I'm
sound
not in
correct?
range.
You shouldn't be because his head would have popped up where Valen is. So
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Does that sound correct, Wuten?
Sounds correct.
Okay, and the people
You-
under the water would be safe?
Yes.
Okay, so the only ones I need to protect are Valen, myself, and Saphyrus, so we will take no damage from the splash. For 9 points of fire damage.
9. Woo! All right.
I haven't used
So
any bombs
as-
so far today.
As the head of the whale makes purchase above the water to chomp down Valen, it also chomps down on a bomb
Wait.
as it sinks back down.
Hana had a ready to action as well, right?
I did, yes.
Hana, I believe you had a ready to action for helping Conchabar, yes?
No, because I knew he wasn't going to make it to me in one round, so I did actually have the ready to attack.
Oh,
as well.
okay, perfect. So as soon as comes out, bomb and arrow.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
He is enraged. That could affect his AC if it's like a barbarian's rage.
Let's see. Okay. That is a hit. Yep.
Okay.
I had to make sure I check my notes, making sure.
Wink.
That's a hit.
Let's see. Right.
It is not sneak attack though, so it'll just be your composite bow.
Yep.
So
So 5 damage.
All right.
Stick it in the nose somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then we
Nagaina,
both watch in horror as Valen just literally swan dives into its mouth. And then it goes back under. And we're like, excuse me, what?
It was like this, like,
Oh, who's
perfect,
that?
most beautiful dive you've ever seen, and then you just see the shark mouth, like, open in the water, and you just see him go, oh, no, 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 no!
Just a perfect right down, didn't even need to swallow. Just,
It's just, oh,
Don't lose this.
Does the critical, just does the critical, whoop, and then just fucking. Whoop.
Like, I know we're
Yes,
in panic, I know we're kind of in panic mode to get him rescued, but my god, this is just hilarious.
I know.
I'm sorry, but this is
I have a memento to remember him by.
It is why he gave me his spell book. I will copy his. I will copy the spells from this book in his memory.
Well, Ulki, you can also have some spells from his book in his memory.
I can't see anything,
right.
but Ryuuko's like, I feel like someone just got bored.
Yes.
I didn't even fill out the bingo board.
Nagaina, it failed the first one, but made the second one.
Okay, so it failed the 16?
Yes.
Okay, then it is now staggered. And on its next round, it's going to be unconscious. Like, sleeping.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good way for us to cut a certain wizard out of a stomach.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put him to sleep forever.
You fail those fucking death saves.
Alright. Ulki.
Oh, wait, no, I
Fine.
need to roll the number of, hold on, sorry, I need to reread what it said. So,
okay.
it's going to be, I need to roll a 1d4.
Okay.
Okay, so it's staggered for 1 round, and then it's going to fall unconscious for a minute.
Okay.
Nice. Staggered, do we get anything bonus if he's staggered?
You don't get any bonuses. It takes
He
penalties.
just takes a -1 to a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But
It may take a single
Can't
move
use a-
action or a single
can't use a
standard
full-round
action each
action.
round, but it can't take both.
Yeah.
I am going to hit with my tentacle, because if I do full round, that tentacle would have -5.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 20 plus 6 plus 2 of flanking.
Alright. Real quick, I need you to make a swim athletics check.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Alright, you will go ahead.
So 15 hit.
15 will meet. Go ahead and roll me damage for the tentacle.
And I can do a grapple check.
Do the Heimlich.
So it's 14 damage.
Okay.
And
What's the... So is that... Wait. D6 plus 2d6 plus 4.
D6 tentacle, 2d6 sneak attack.
Oh yeah, you get sneak attack too. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so that.
A lot of sneak attack in this party.
Mm-hmm.
What's a sneak attack? I just stab, slice, cut.
Go ahead and make me a grapple check.
Do I get any bonuses to that?
Just your +1 size bonus.
No bonus for flanking, correct?
Yes, +2 bonus from flanking.
Okay. Is he grappled?
Fortunately, just short. He's a thick, big boy, and he's just eaten one of your comrades, so he's even bigger.
Figgy boy.
All right.
Fuck.
Alright.
Top of the
I'm just
round.
gonna. Oh.
Oh.
I was gonna 5-foot step just so he doesn't get out of my reach so easy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. And I'm still flanking with Nagaina.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Ryuuko.
Okay. And remember, she's off this away, right?
You did
Like 15 feet this way?
roughly, yeah.
Roughly, okay. So I'll just start making my way. Ah! I found her. Alright. I'm gonna try to grab her and bring her up.
All right, make me a swim check. I'm assuming you can take 10 on that.
I'm just gonna take 10.
All right. What's the result for that?
Taking 10 would be 27.
All right, so you are popping up there.
I can swim.
Yeah, you could swim.
That's all I know how to do.
All
That and
right.
swing sword. I cook, I guess.
So that is a comrade rescued.
And how does she look?
She looks a bit better. You can assume that she probably used one of her divine casts of Cure Light Wounds on herself just to keep herself stable and whatnot.
Alright,
Also,
good.
I appear to be using the old picture of Sandra on this picture. It just goes to show how long I've had this prepared. Anyway, Saphyrus, it's your turn.
There's a big commotion that just popped up kind of in front of me and Aesop. He's about to light up the night with some pot.
Nice.
And,
Keep.
let's see here.
Bright light. Let's see.
I'm just checking on a couple of things here since there's a new commotion. Give me one quick second.
Let's see if this is...
Well, I mean,
Yeah, yeet.
yeah. So he's this thing. Is this thing kind of visible, like just under the surface? Then.
Not visible, but you can tell that it's like the water's churning right close to the surface.
Alright, well, in that case, yeet!
Alright, so where are you yeeting it?
I like to try and get it around, like, this square or somewhere around this area.
Okay, just make a ranged attack. The AC is 5.
Alright. Ah!
Yeeted and...
Splish. Oh, goodness.
Is it emitting the proper amount? I want to make sure. So 10 feet, 20 feet. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, that is the whale.
The way.
The whale.
God damn it.
Okay, and I guess, just gonna, yeah, I think I'm good where I'm at,
Alright.
and that's my turn.
Alright. Aesop. You've seen both of the comrades come up to the surface.
Well, let's see here.
Unfortunately, one of your comrades dropped
Went
below the surface.
I was looking to see if I had rope, which I do not. So I guess the best thing for me to do is to ready another bomb in case an enemy pops up above the surface for me to throw the bomb at. That's about the best I can do.
Alright.
And then when people start making their way over here, assisting them in climbing up and putting them in a safe spot so we can get them out.
Sounds good.
So I'll ready a standard action to throw at an enemy if they pop up above the water.
All right. Valen, you are unconscious and dying. That's going to be...
Death saving throw?
Fortitude save. Oh.
It's fortitude save or take damage, right?
Think no, isn't it a straight D20 a death saving throw?
We'll find out.
Check.
I got you.
Also,
Unconscious
requires-
and near death. Character's next turn, after being reduced to negative hit points, on all subsequent turns, DC 10 Constitution check to stabilize.
Yep.
You take a penalty on this roll equal to your negative hit point total.
Yep. So you are at -5 or -5 right now.
And that's plus my constitution as well.
Yeah,
It's a Constitution check, so yeah,
check.
you make a
Yeah, so
Constitution
It
roll.
is your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
It's not a Fortitude save.
Minus your negative hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
So it'll be D20 plus Con modifier -5.
So. That would be +1.
I don't like this.
Neither do I.
In
is
my
he being
defense,
digested?
in my defense, I don't think Valen could see the shark, and that's why I did
He
this.
could damn well see you.
I know. Oh dear.
Oh
That's
no.
That's a point of damage.
Yep.
That
That is
is
a
a-
single point. -1, -6.
And then when you hit negative equal to your Constitution score, you die.
Yep.
What is your con score?
Uh,
Don't mind me inquiring.
Oh,
At least 12.
So he's halfway there.
He's got 6 rounds. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
We're
You
fine.
got about 30 seconds, 36 seconds.
Someone cut it open. I'm
Don't
coming
worry.
back
Minute.
down eventually.
I'm on it.
You best hurry. Hana.
At least he's not taking acid damage inside his stomach.
So
Don't give
Hana is
Wuten
still
ideas.
Yet.
The
Hana
thing
is still
is-
blinking in massive confusion at the fact that the person who was ostensibly sick and supposed to be hanging out on a rock somewhere has now jumped into the fray, literally. But I guess this turn I can't really do anything other than ready the action to pull Conkebar out. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Dagger boy.
Okay. Let's see. How far? Okay.
Exactly.
Solar, don't die.
So, Nagaina, Ulki,
Mm-hmm.
you will gain 2 attacks of opportunity on this. As the whale...
Each or between us?
One attack of opportunity for each of you. As the
Okay.
whale locks eyes on Cubados, seeing the queen slashed to death, will unhinge its jaw and start charging at the water snake.
Do we need to
Uh,
make our swim checks before we do this?
Yes, you do need to make your swim checks before you do this. So go ahead and make me a swim check. Nagaina,
Fuck's
you
sake.
are unfortunately unable to. Ulki, make an attack of opportunity.
If I am attacking with my tentacle, can I get to try to grapple him again if I do?
You can try.
Because it's plus grab, the thingy. So
Okay. You can certainly try.
plus 5, plus 6, plus 2. Plus 2. Motherfucker!
I felt that.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Cubados, what is
No,
your
it's
AC?
fine. 26.
Casually rolls a 27.
Don't even
Doink.
joke.
27.
Doink.
Don't
Well, at
Tries
least the
to
dice is
chomp.
hating everyone at the moment.
Tries to chomp. fails.
Failure to chomp.
Taken by surprise. Cubados.
Join your witch in the depths.
He is going to begin to brutalize this motherfucker. Power attack.
Valid.
Bite and double claw.
Alright. Don't need to make a swim check, but bite, I believe, is piercing, correct?
It's everything.
It's everything, basically.
Bite? No. I think bite is like.
It counts as a bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing weapon.
Yes, it
Does
do.
it?
Yep.
Claws are slashing.
Bites are really weird like that. They count as everything. Claws are slashing. Tails are like bludgeoning, but bites are everything.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Tis why
Wait,
Tis why I'm a
Lucian,
bite focused build on Kai.
if this thing, wait, Wooten, if this thing's staggered right now, is it actually able to make a charging attack?
You can make a half charge.
Yeah, it can make a
Okay.
half charge.
I just wanted to check. I wasn't sure how that worked.
You just charge at your normal movement speed instead of double.
And here comes the bite.
Let's see it.
18.
Okay, that will hit.
And
Roll the
then
bite.
follow. I'll roll the bite, yeah.
Roll the bite. He's not looking hot.
Alright, so strength plus power attack plus magic
It looks pretty close to
fang.
that too.
12.
How, Cubados,
Nice.
do you want to do this?
Oh, so he charges down, and then like when he realizes that his bite did not meet, he sees Cubados with like glowing Eidolon eyes emerge from the cloud of blood, who slithers up and says,
Join your witch in the depths.
and then. You ever see the end of Deep Blue Sea where that shark just like does that slide sweep and just completely decimate that lady who jumps in the water as bait? He does that to this thing's neck, just slashes its like bites its neck out.
All right. So, Cubados, make me your slashing attack rolls to try and cut Valen free.
Gladly. This would still be with this will still be a power attack.
Yep, still power attack.
So,
It's a helpless target, so
yeah. So 23 and 25.
yeah, you good. Go ahead, roll me the damage to break him free.
Right. And slash. 18 total.
And 8. That will cut the boy free, though you can see he is unconscious and bleeding out from his bite wounds.
Stabilize him. Bring him up
Alright.
for the med kit. Oh no, he has the med kit.
Reserve med
He
kit.
was
It's
the
okay.
med kit.
He was
have
the
an
med
alchemist.
kit all along. All right, Nagaina. Since we're
Yes.
still since we're still technically in danger,
Staying
raise your
in
moves.
rounds.
You saw the boy swimming away down into the depths.
Yeah, I'm going after him. Fucking
I gave you some pot to help.
fuck's sake. He was the medkit. Yeah, no, I'm going down after him because I am not going to just sit there and lie and
Okay.
take it lying down if Valen's in trouble.
Valen's in trouble. Pull him to the surface.
I'm pulling him to the surface.
Go ahead, make me a swim check. Or, yeah, athletics for swimming.
Might be enough.
Angry paddling.
Angry dog paddle.
Fortunately, with that swim, you see him, but the water is still churning from the combat. You cannot get down. You'll probably have to wait around to wait for the waters to calm a bit. Ulki, your turn.
I want to move here.
Okay, make a swim check.
Funny enough, being bigger actually makes it better to make swim checks with.
It does. Yep, because
Even though
you
you're
have
heavier.
stronger
But you're
limbs.
strong.
Yeah, but
So-
You're
you're
just
a lot
built
heavier.
different.
You're just
So-
built different.
I have a 10-foot reach. I
Yes.
want. I'm a grab it with my tentacle.
Okay.
And yeah. I cannot do anything else. But yeah,
Are
I'm
you
holding
trying
him
to move him up?
Yes.
Okay. Make me a repositioning check with a swim check. Or-
When you grapple, you don't actually have to reposition. You can just pull them to
Yeah,
you.
you can just pull them close.
And then they're technically somewhere within your 5-foot reach. Somewhere, which is wherever you want it to be. So.
Yep.
Yep.
There you are.
And since if I'm assuming it's unconscious, they're not fighting back, so you don't have to actually make checks to keep them.
Yep. I'm gonna hold him, and I'm gonna like move him up closer to Nagaina's reach in case she can move before me. She can pull him.
All right. Ryuuko, you are above the
Alright.
surface. The sounds of combat underneath have ceased, and the blubbering sounds of panic begin.
I'm going to go down and investigate what this blubbering sound of panic I hear.
Pop you down there.
Yeah, thank you. What do I see as I go beneath the water again?
You still see murky waters, but you hear sounds of worry coming from over here.
And
I
move
mean-
over.
It's more like Angie bubbles.
I believe you should also see the light coming from...
Yeah, I can see the light.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
You can't?
I can.
Oh, okay.
I see light.
You see light. Yes, good. Good.
Okay.
All right. You see Valen floating lifelessly.
Ah, fuck.
Blood like draining out into the water. Oh shit. Saphyrus.
I do still have some of my move action, but doing so wouldn't allow me to do anything.
Saphyrus is way up above the surface, but
also,
does it look
real
like that?
quick.
This...
Real
Oh,
quick.
sorry.
Real quick. I'm gonna have Contrabar make his athletics check to climb up.
Does Hana assist?
I do.
Hana and Aesop will assist.
I was readied with a attack action,
Oh,
not a
right,
help
right.
action. Hana had a help though, so she'll give him +2.
Okay. So that'll be
Feeling aye.
+2. So you can
could just take 10 on it.
Take 10 on that.
Sure.
You're good. So, Aljabar is up.
Yay.
And 1, 2, 3.
I give
full
him a
actions.
quick look over, not a heal check, just a quick look on his way past while others are doing things. I'm more worried about Valen, seeing as he sailed right past me into a mouth, so he's the one I'm watching for right now to see if he comes back.
We're working on it.
Mm-hmm. Little by little.
If you guys want to, you can try giving him to me, Ulki and Nagaina, and I can try to bring him up.
All right.
If Nagaina cannot bring him up, I'm feeding him a potion of cure light wounds.
Okay.
Down 10 feet. And Saphyrus, go
You know,
ahead,
actually,
do your-
that would be a really good idea to feed him the potion.
Yeah, feed him the potion would be the best idea.
Oh, yeah, in that case, Nagaina, you mind, like...
And then I can
waiting for
swim him
me?
up so he doesn't drown.
Sorry, who's doing what?
Yeah, real quick here, before we go, Saphyrus, you've got your turn here.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I was going to. Okay, so he's made it to shoreline here, and from Saphyrus' point of view, it looks like that the waters have calmed and combat has more or less ceased. Correct?
Yes, combat has ceased, but the waters are slowly calming back down, back to normal. But
Okay, I would like to take out my grappling hook, and that has. Wait, how long a reach does that have?
grappling hook has 50-foot rope.
Oh, 50 foot. Okay, cool. I think at this point, he's just here for big support, so he's just gonna take out his grappling hook and throw it into the water for anyone who needs to grab onto it.
You could actually, like, throw it to the other side of the wall, and then...
Yeah, that'd be great,
they
actually.
could grab onto the rope and just climb using the rope.
Yeah.
Climb horizontally, sort of.
Yeah.
All right.
He will do that. Yeet. Just
Yeet
throwing
is-
out my whole inventory.
So you will throw the steadfast grapple. It will find purchase exactly where you were throwing it. Actually, go ahead, roll me a ranged attack, just real quick. AC 5.
Right.
Just want to make sure you don't roll a nat 1.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Still, you throw the rope into the water. It's
in the water.
It is in the water for people to grab should they need it.
The real question is, are you still holding on to the
Today's just a bunch of fucking wins, huh?
All right.
Next, we're
Could be
gonna roll
worse.
that
It
one
could-
to feed the potion. And
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
I just
Aesop.
fumble a little.
Aesop. So Conchabar is safe and sound on the edge of the surface. He is scrambling to get out as quickly as possible.
what action would it be for me to check him over on his way by?
Heal check.
What action would that be?
Standard action. You just sort of
Then
like
I will
put out
instead. Go ahead.
Just
Sorry.
like put out a hand to stop him real quick and heal check.
Okay, well we'll wait then, because I'm gonna use my standard action to help haul anybody else out of the water that needs help. The next person who needs help.
Okay.
I'm also gonna take my move action to take Valen's book because it was in my hand and put it into one of my waterproof bags.
Okay, perfect. All right,
So
Valen.
look,
Blub blub.
Yeah.
D20 +1 -6.
Oof.
Oh, well, getting better rolls, better ones here and there.
I did not intend
Negative.
for this plan to go this badly. I'm very sorry, everyone.
You're good.
Yeah, plans
You're
go
good.
south all the time.
It's
Yeah,
all
You're
good.
good. You'll live. Rub some
Hana.
dirt on it.
It's okay.
We will make
Nagaina's
sure.
got a cure moderate wounds potion somewhere in her pockets.
Yeah, somewhere. Hana.
So, in the absence of Aesop being able to do so, I will take the heal check on Conkerbar.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Not my best skill, but 10.
I'm just planning to
has
look him over afterwards.
He's covered in, well, how do I describe this? The whale has certainly been eating well.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Does he have all of his limbs?
He does have all of his limbs, albeit parts of him have literally been partially eaten off.
Gotcha.
Like
Chomp,
missing
chomp.
his calf or something.
Like part of his calf, like a deep sunk part of his shoulder. He is not looking. He's not looking good.
Okay.
Which very much contrasts the still very purple foppish hat that he is still wearing. He managed to somehow, by some miracle, keep that hat, but he is pale. He is like not looking good.
It's a large creature eating a gnome. He's like having like little snack times time and again.
Yep, exactly.
I'll
And
clap him on the
assume that-
shoulder and
You could say some gnome nuggets.
Yeah.
oh,
God.
Nom nom
good
nom.
nugget.
Don't like
It's
it.
not cannibalism.
No.
I don't like it.
All right. Kibedos, make me a perception check.
Hey. 26.
Damn, alright. So with a 26...
Oh, wait, that was Saphyrus's.
Oh.
Cubados gets a plus... Oh my god, he gets a plus 14, so...
Higher.
That's another 6.
32.
Alright. You hear the sounds of metal. Cubados, make me either real quick. Saphyrus, are you doing the share senses with Cubados right now?
No.
No? Okay. Cubados, make me a memory wisdom check.
Okie doke. Straight up D20. Yeah.
Since it was so recent, you recognize the sounds of the clanking metal to be the clanking and creaking metal to be the sounds of very similar to the ghouls that were inside cages in one of the other rooms.
Don't like it.
Cubados, what is your AC?
6.
And how many do I need to pass?
6. 100.
All right. Let's see here. All right. As a Lacedon. Very, very, very recognizable face right there as it emerges from the murky waters.
That's my thing.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a
Go
bitch.
for Cubados. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Alright. And then 2 claws.
Nope.
Alright. Cubados.
Free action to call up to Ryuuko in Aquan.
Ghouls have come.
That is her response. I don't wanna.
And he wants to play the bite. He wants to play the fang and claw game. We're gonna play it right back in his face.
Alright.
26
Okay.
for 8 damage from the bite.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 claws. 22.
How do you want to do this?
So
Never mind.
he calls out to Ryuuko in Aquan.
Ghouls. Ghouls emerging. They're below. They're in the depths.
And as he gets attacked, that's when he says it, and then he just counters by just biting and clawing. And is that the only one that I can see so far?
You heard more clanking. But that's the only one you can
Okey-doke.
see so far.
Well, what I'm going to do, since she is now alert to that, I'm going to 5 foot down here. And as part of my movement, if possible, I'd like to grab that harpoon, like a good dog.
Alright. You grab the harpoon. Jagged, scrimshaw-carved tusk of a narwhal attached to a 50-foot length of woven sinew.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Poppy.
What a scene.
Is there any kind of check I can make to see if there's anything else of value on her?
Perception?
Okie doke. If that's permitted, I will go ahead and roll that. Because if there doesn't look like there's anything much, I think it's time we skedaddle.
Alright, 17. Cubados, you spot a stick. You don't know why, but it calls to you. A stick.
I'm able to get the harpoon and stick?
You may get the harpoon and stick.
Alright. Grib.
Alright. Grib.
We fetch.
Alright. And that will be your turn. Nagaina.
Yes.
Indeed.
Your good friend Valen, you weren't able to pull him up before, but Ulki brought him up to you with his tentacle. Pull that
and now
boy
I see
to the
that there
surface.
is a grappling hook in the water.
There is indeed. You won't see it, but you'll hear a splash.
I'm gonna look around for it.
Alright, go ahead and make me a swim check. Are you grabbing Valen as well?
Yes.
Alright, swim check.
Okay. Jesus Christ! I make one good swim check and then everything else is shit.
So, the nice thing, because the combat has ended in that area and the waters have sort of calmed down, it is only a DC 10 swim check to be able to move at 15 feet per round. So,
oh, thank God.
you
The
bring
waters are not
the
churning as
boy-
roughly.
Yeah. You
Well,
bring
that should
the
be enough to get us
boy
to the surface,
to the
kind of.
surface. We'll say that.
As soon as this one wakes up, I'm gonna murder him.
Sounds counterintuitive. You just hear shouting from the back.
One of you getting patched up and quick.
Alright. Oh. Do that. Ulki. You heard commotion coming from over here.
Yes, but I do trust that Cubados can handle that in a bit. I do want to move here and like just pop out my tentacle and feed the potion to Valen.
Okay. You will need to make me a swim check here real quick.
Sure.
Alright, you're just fine. Alright, so
Yes.
a tentacle just pops out of the water. Opens with strange dexterity. Opens up Valen's mouth and pours a potion into it.
Is it my extract?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll roll the heal then.
Kind of like a baby bottle, just.
He's like,
On
look,
the
it's
point.
still alive! Oh wait, it's Ulki.
That's one of ours, right? That's one of ours?
Think so?
Our tentacles?
+1 per caster level, and I don't have anything that improves it up.
Thumbs up,
Sure,
tentacle.
10 points of 10 hit points.
Yay! He's back conscious! He's alive!
Yay!
Yay!
Holy fish paste!
And also
It's
next
a
to
guy! Alright,
It's a
perfect. As he coughs up gallons of water and other disgusting
Other disgusting
fluids.
things.
He's alive.
When he's done with that, Nagaina's going to shove a Cure Moderate Wounds potion down his throat.
When your turn comes back around, then.
When it does, yeah.
You're still in turns. Ryuuko,
Alright.
the boy is safe. But as
boy
Cubados
is safe.
said, ghouls
Yeah.
Ghouls to the south.
All right.
Ghouls-
Since I know
ghouls
they're
in the
coming
depths.
from the south, I make my way south to help Cubados fight back the oncoming.
You can.
He's got
And
a stick
and I
for us.
ready attack for when they pop up.
All right.
Ready a power attack.
Perfect. Saphyrus. Pot will float further down, and as the pot falls further down, those with eyes below the surface, Ulki, Ryuuko, Cubados, a treasure trove.
Oh.
Treasures and things and shinies and all that good shit. However, that's a story for a little bit later. Saphyrus, your turn. What's going on?
You know, I'm just chilling today. We're just, all right, so I think what he's going to try and do... I know I'm at one, but is he still holding the grappling hook?
Yeah, you're holding the grappling hook.
All right, I'd like to try and find something to, like, firmly tie it to, so it provides, like, a nice, like, my end of the rope to, like, tie it to, so we have, like, a nice... So a weak mage boy isn't just the only point of holding it.
You can always just tie it around your waist. Unfortunately,
True.
with the way that the rocks and cave is carved out here, unfortunately, there's not really much of an outcropping to tie it to. You can always tie it around your waist, though, because you are
True.
back behind everything. You are secured. You are the rock.
Okay, I think at this point, probably the best thing to do would just be to take the light crossbow up, just in case something else happens. He doesn't know about the things below, but this has been a bit of a cavalcade of unfortunate events, so he's just going to be at the ready for anything else. He's not super useful right now.
Okay. Aesop,
Aside from support.
your turn.
Cubados was fighting something, wasn't he?
Yes, he is.
Huh?
Oh, but it's not his turn. He has a separate turn. Okay.
Yep.
He's got a separate turn.
I'm not sure, actually. The only thing I can think to do is to help people up onto dry land still. I don't have anything else I can
So
do.
readying an action for assisting people with their athletics to climb up, then?
Sure.
All right. Valen, pulled away from the jaws of death, back into the point where you have a tentacle feeding you a baby formula bottle of Cure Light Wounds.
Lovely.
Who's a good little wizard?
Yeah. You get a little head pat.
And then a fucking punch to the face.
Just fucking wait for
Roll
it.
your death saves again.
Ana's gonna feed me this Cure Light Wounds potion by just smashing it in her hand and feeding me the glass.
Probably. Don't count on it.
Cure
Oh,
8
God.
points of damage, but take 1 point of splashing damage.
Oh. Right. So, that grappling hook that was in the water, am I
Yes.
able to grab onto it?
You are able to grab onto it.
I will grab onto it.
Saphyrus, you will feel a tug at your waist.
And, yeah, I suppose I will just start trying to climb.
All right.
Forward to
It
the,
is
edge.
athletics check for climbing instead of swimming.
Do you
Yeah, but they're
remember
all the
last
same
time I
check,
made one of
though,
these?
so I
They
mean,
are the same check for him.
it doesn't really change anything.
Do you remember the last time I made one of
It
these?
changes what's in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Able to climb that way. Alright. Hana. The boy is alive. He is brave,
Yeah.
if not stupid.
What is his total hit points at the moment?
Not high.
Well, my sap deals 1d6.
Can you make it non-lethal?
Yeah,
Can.
it's a sap.
It is exclusively non-lethal.
Yes. I'm very tempted, but I'm just going to bonk him on the head with my fist on his way by, and then help Sandra up when she gets over here.
Okay. Oh, Valen, you are able to pull yourself up. You get the bonk.
Bonk.
A very
He's about to
deserved
get-
one.
He's about to get more than a
Very
bonk.
deserved bonk.
All right. Hana's turn.
These
there.
aren't horny bunks, these are shame bunks.
What's the difference?
It's a good
Shame
question.
bonks are worse.
All right.
I get
Some
both on the daily.
You can be
But-
proud of a horny bonk.
I get both on the minutely.
So, final creature. Creaks the bars open. Charges Ryuuko. Ryuuko, make your attack.
Yes. Alright.
As it's like lurching forward with
24?
its teeth. All right. Roll damage.
Oh no. Wait, hold on, sorry. Remembering something. Okay, it's +3, so it would be 29 damage.
Nice!
Haste. And with that, my brave souls, we finish combat.
Hey.
And
Finally.
we'll turn that off. As the cauldron, the iron pot, sinks down to the depths, you see all of the loot.
Oh my, loot.
I will go ahead.
Loot.
Yes, your loot. Dozens of scrimshaw objects litter the chamber. Most merely curious and repulsive. However, many, many valuable items down here. I'll go ahead and copy and paste this loot thing into the into the pirate campaign chat here.
Well, in the meantime, me and Hana, I assume, are getting Conchibar.
Yes,
What-
you are
I
able
can't
to.
remember her name.
Everyone
And Valen.
now that it is
Sandra.
done and over with, everyone's able to take 10 to that.
As we're picking the loot, I'm gonna ask Cubados and Aquan. Do you think you can eat all of this before we get to the boat?
All right. So
You don't have to speak
is-
Aquan to understand the look he gives you. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean,
Right?
we're gonna have
Just-
to find a way to carry it all out. That's the big thing right now.
Yeah, we can make I can make multiple trips.
Yeah, we can make trips.
Yeah.
So,
How are you even talking
Taking-
right now?
taking an hour to properly scout out all of the loot here. Give me a second. I'm just getting
What that means as well is if it's gonna take an hour, I would like the chance to treat deadly wounds on our 3 folks here, Conchibar, Sandra, and Valen.
You may do so.
I was
Is-
gonna actually spend some of that time as well, giving Valen that moderate wounds potion I have.
Oh yeah, perfectly
way-
justifiable.
What was the rule for giving
I
for
would-
potions of cure? Was that like what's for the modifier that you attach to it? What was that again?
It is the minimum. So cure moderate would be 2d8, I think. 2d8.
If you want to use it, I won't tell you can't, but I would suggest saving it and let me do my treat deadly wounds first and see how much health he has.
I have another one.
Doesn't mean you have to waste them.
Yeah, we've got people that can.
Remember, we've still got an island to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thinking. We still have an entire island to deal with, and Valen.
My thing is exactly that, Luna. We might want to save it when we have someone who can stabilize him and help get him healing through means that doesn't have us use
don't forget.
Consumables.
Don't forget, Cassandra can do that. She's a divine caster.
Right.
Exactly.
Sandra has divine healing.
Exactly.
So you can pray
so it might
to
be good
Besmar.
to save it and wait for spells
Well,
and use spell slots for now.
That's what a smart person thinks, but I have an intelligence of 11.
That
So
means you're
somebody needs
slightly
to-
smarter than average.
Yeah.
Smarter than average.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's going on pure instinct right now, I'd imagine.
If you still
Yeah,
want to, I'm not
she's
gonna say
she's
no.
currently acting on God fucking damn it, Valen. Why did you do this again?
Yep.
Again,
So a
Go ahead, then.
potion of Cure Moderate would be 2d8 plus 3.
Okay.
I
And
mean, that does mean I'll only have to use treat deadly wounds on 2 people, which means I'm only using 4 uses of my healer kit instead. So.
Perfect.
yeah, so we could. So that's the thing. We could let Aesop do everything, or we could let me help, even if it means wasting a potion.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because we also don't know what kind of loot's down there.
Go ahead and use it.
Well, we're hauling it up, so...
Yep. Gonna take an hour to properly collecting
Okay,
what you
so-
are duly owed.
While you guys are all collecting that, I'll go ahead and make my heal checks. I'm also going to take my Inspiring Cognotogen right before I make my checks, so
Big brain juice.
yes.
All right.
So this first one will be for...
Okay, that's pathetic.
That's
will
okay.
be
That's
for...
basically most of the rest of his hit points. He's back to what he was at before being an absolute lad.
And now that he's back close to full, I'm going to non-lethal smack him.
Perfect.
What would the
All
damage
right.
on that be?
For non-lethal,
Yeah.
4.
yeah, it's just a 1d4.
All right. So that.
Yeah,
I
it was
need
supposed to do a 1d4. Sorry, I wrote. Ignore that one.
He's back under again.
No, okay, so that's non-lethal.
Okay, ow.
Ow.
All right.
So was anybody wanting to help during the time, folks? I'm assuming all the swimming people are getting the treasure. Is anybody
Yes.
wanting to help while I am treating deadly wounds, or no?
Saphyrus
Yeah,
isn't doing anything else, so he will help you as well.
Okay.
All right. So I want a couple of people to make me appraise checks.
Yes, I can
I
do
can
that.
take care of that.
So
Yeah.
we're
Can I
divvying
do
up
that
the
too?
things here. Aesop is healing. Valen. Yeah.
Is
Hana, you're
sitting
doing the
like a
appraise
good
checks. I will also need people to make me spellcraft or knowledge arcana checks.
Yes, I can do that. Woo!
Can I
Oh.
do that? Am I just busy
So-
being healed?
No. You can do that.
Okay.
So Ulki is. So everyone, this is like one action being taken for this hour. You can choose either the appraise, the spellcraft, or the healing assistance.
Okay, so ignore the Arcana then. I thought you asked
So-
for the ones who are doing appraise. But
Ulki,
Hey,
you're
cigarette.
appraising, like, you're appraising the value of all of the mundane items that you're getting. Saphyrus, holy shit.
Yeah, cigarette.
Valen, holy shit.
natural 20 for appraise too.
Yeah. Ulki, holy shit. Hana, holy shit. Okay. Aesop, go ahead, roll me your heal check if you haven't already.
I've been waiting for everything else first.
Perfect.
So, It looks like everybody else was doing appraise and spellcraft, so I'll be by myself. That's all good. I've got the inspiring prodigy. You rolled for spellcraft. Wooten said that each person was getting like 1 action.
I was gonna say Hana tried as long as.
Yeah.
I thought Hana was doing appraise.
I did the appraise first before the comment came in to do 1, so I will stick with the appraise.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
All right, so I will roll twice, once for each of them. This one's Conchabar. All right. Boop.
Okay.
Even if I roll the inspired, I won't get enough to help him. So.
Yeah.
So then we'll do
He's
Sandra.
just barely patched up. He had some shit. He's had some shit happen to him.
So this one's for Sandra. Okay. She, in turn, what level is she?
She is level 3.
So she will get 3 hit points, plus my wisdom, so 5, plus my intelligence, so 9.
Perfect.
Because I have Clockwork Surgeon, so...
Alright, perfect.
I'm able to pull out some things, I'm able to suture up any wounds, I'm able to check her temperature. I'm also wanting to check them over for disease or poisons of any kind as well. Mm-hmm. So, if you don't mind me making a few more checks.
Boys and girls, we have a lot of loot. You get in the air, like just the area itself, just scattered around. Dozens of scrimshaw objects, mostly curious/repulsive looking, worth 80 gold pieces. You get jawbones of a shark carved with scrimshaw images of a vast octopus eating whales and containing a dozen silver and gold rings hammered into it, worth 250 gold pieces. A huge hooked tooth from a colossal sea creature with a seaweed-plugged cavity containing 6 pearls worth 75 gold pieces each. And I'll be posting this, of course, a whale skull weighing 25 pounds whose scrimshaw carvings with that spellcraft function as scroll of alter self, black tentacles, blur, color spray, daylight, enlarge person, hypnotism, slow, touch of idiocy, and vampiric touch. You get 8 4-pound silver ingots that were attached to your comrade's legs, worth 20 gold pieces each. You get 4 frost heavy crossbow bolts, a silver spearhead, Hana, the other bracer of lesser archery, 211 silver pieces, and 136 gold pieces, just in the room itself.
Woof.
Now, the loot from the Brine Brood Queen. A potion of cure moderate wounds.
Oh, would you look at that?
Cubados. The stick that you found was the Wand of Summon Nature's Ally 2 with 12 charges.
Oh shit.
The harpoon that you collected was a vindictive harpoon.
Ooh.
+1?
It is a returning harpoon.
Usually they have like a +1 on top of that if they have other abilities.
Yes, but we're using
oh, that's right.
Advanced, yeah, automatic bonus.
Ignore me.
So, yeah, it's all good.
Well,
a lobster pot
containing. You get those if they're higher than what you have?
You can use it. You just can't add your. Once you hit level 4, you can't add your inherent +1 to it, but you can still use it just fine.
Okay.
A lobster pot containing Grindylow flincing knives, including 2 masterwork daggers, a masterwork silver dagger, a rusting masterwork cold iron sickle, a scrimshaw blade made of great workmanship, depicting an octopus worth 125 gold pieces, and 12 other blades of varying shape and quality worth 120 gold pieces total. So, I'm going to post that in the Pirate Campaign chat. I'm going to edit the harpoon that you found to reflect the information that you collected.
And now we got to figure out how to carry it all out.
Me and Cubados are strong enough, probably, and Ryuuko too.
Yeah, Ryuko's a strong lady, and Cubados
Enough bag
is a
space
strong,
between you all, bam.
a strong lizard. Over the course of that time, you've cleared out the excuse me. You've cleared out the room. Let's go ahead, take a 5-minute pee break. Let us recover and rest and react, and
Yes.
we will be right back.
All right.
All right.
Woo!
Ooh, baby.
So I know it was a little bit a bit funky because of like the underwater portion of it, but
No, that was fine.
yeah. All right, good deal. I was a bit worried about how I was gonna run that, but it looks like it turned out pretty well. So
No, you know what? It made me feel like I was playing fucking Link's Awakening or something.
hell yeah.
Got the 3D overhead and then the 2D water segments.
Yeah. That's sort of the vibe I was going with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, let's use the pee break for what it's properly supposed to be used for. I'll be right back.
I'm back. Okay. That was fucking intense.
God damn it, Valen.
Yeah, and I was worried he would have started like being digested and taking damage inside his stomach.
First of all, Ebony, don't say those things out loud. Don't give the GM ideas. I'm not sure how exactly we are going to divide these, but
I assume we can work on it over time. We can work on it right now before we head out, and we can put the weight on people.
how many?
Or we can just hand wave it and say it's between the 3 strengthy people, and then when we're out, we can split it up. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood plague doctor.
Well, how much time do we have left before we need to get back to the ship?
Well, we've rescued these friendos, so we should probably get them back, ASAP.
We have like 2 days, I think.
We had 2 days at the start. We need to know, and we did actually sleep. So
we have 1 day. Yeah. Oh, I thought we have 4 days. Okay. The only thing I really kind of want is the Well Skull for 2 or 3 of those spells that I could actually use.
we need to get water and something else for the ship, though.
It was
just water.
Yeah, it was just water. Yeah.
Had big barrels to bring with us that I think we were going to have Cubados haul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Too tired of this shit.
That one of Summonator's Alley is gonna be really good for Saphyrus.
Oh yeah. If no one has objections, I'm gonna have him snag that.
No, I think you're the best person to have it, to be honest.
Valen should take the whale skull.
Hmm?
Valen should take the whale skull. It has a bunch of spells on it.
If he said they act like scrolls, you can write them into your spellbook, and that way we don't have to carry the whale skull itself around.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think he said they act like scrolls, and if that's the
They
case,
do.
that means you
They
can.
function. They act as scrolls,
Oh,
so you
okay,
can actually
yeah, in that
inscribe.
case. In that case, yeah, maybe.
And we could
Pull the
also
magic out of them.
Once you
And
wake
we
up
could
from your
al-
concussion that I just gave you.
and we could also add them to our formulate book if we can, if there are some we can learn.
Correct. So
Yep.
between the 3 of us, we can all add them into our books. All the nerds just start gathering around the whale skull and staring at it. And
Valen
writing
with a
books.
concussion.
Intelligent art piece. Look at
So this harpoon is ranged. It's pretty much a ranged attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Because funny enough, I think this might do more damage than my regular crossbow.
And it has returning, so
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait to hear if there's any opposition on that one too, because
Not
Mhm.
from me. Because it doesn't
Please
say
take it.
damages my.
I'm not a
Holy-
ranged person.
How are we feeling?
I'm good.
feeling like I'm about to take this vindictive returning crossbow harpoon.
All right.
Uh,
I believe should have all the info on there. This Seabourn returning harpoon is made from the jagged scrimshaw covered tusk or carved tusk of a narwhal attached to a 50-foot length. I should move back over to the stream itself. A 50-foot length of woven sinew. Unlike most thrown weapons, a vindictive harpoon functions as well underwater as it does on land, and its wielder does not take the normal penalties on attack or damage rolls underwater as if he were subject to the spell Freedom of Movement.
Let's call it Sea Unicorn.
Now, since it is a harpoon, and you do not have the exotic weapon proficiency for harpoon, you just treat it as though it's a spear. In terms of like proficiency and weapon qualities and whatnot.
And what would the
Like
differences
damage
there
and
be?
Other than that, I think if we are all set here, I think we are good to go. We go ahead and clear out these boys.
We need to spend gold pieces to translate those spells to our books, right?
You do need
You
to
have
spend
to
gold
have
to You do need to spend gold pieces to scribe those, yes.
It's for rare inks and pens and things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we just like burn
materials for the
magical
scribing
gold.
itself, not like
Question.
Hmm?
What if I already have ink, an ink pen, and a full set of stationery?
Well,
You
seeing
do
as you jumped in the water and didn't hand that to me, that's probably destroyed, but you know.
Oh. Okay, I'll remove that from the ship then.
We cannot. The issue is we cannot hide the fucking like shark jawbone and the whale skull and the sword shit.
Oh, that is a good question. Is Naira okay, Wuten?
Real quick question. Which one of you was wearing the tricorn hat?
Cubados.
Cubados?
Yeah, he's wearing that.
Well, if I may, she will take the tricorn hat. Thank you for... First, thank you for saving us. If I weren't already in your debt before, well, you know.
No. Friend helped us before. It's only right.
Well, thank you. But, that said, the nice thing about this is that it can transform itself into a, what's the word? What's the word? A dinghy? Like a small rowboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be a
itself.
dinghy is a rowboat that's meant to go to a larger ship, so yeah.
Perfect. It can transform... Yeah. The great thing is that this hat of mine is, it is infused with the magic and the will of Besmara, so it can transform itself into a dinghy, and, well, if we have any extra trinkets that we're wanting to bring that we can't necessarily carry, we can always just carry it in a second rowboat.
Oh, that's great.
Splendid.
And we do have another one docked on the north side of the island, and I'll take the opportunity to just fill them in on everything that's happened so far.
Well,
I will have introduced myself, by the way. During the time that I am helping cure them, they're probably like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I'm just like, you know,
who's
I am
actually?
Aesop, I am a doctor.
Are you wearing the plague doctor mask?
He has not taken it off one time so far. So, no. Yes, he is wearing it.
So Contrabar, as you're just sort of bandaging him up, well, I'd never thought I'd be so happy to see a member of the Cullen Association, but thank you.
It is my job, good sir, to sit there. Although you are in quite a bad shape, I'm hoping what I'm doing will help to aid at the very least in your pain, but you will need more extensive care once you are back aboard your ship.
Ideally, well, that seems to be a bit of a problem, given that we're a bit of a skeleton crew at the moment. We don't have access to our ship's surgeon, so I will try to make do what best I can, but
if you are on the same ship as I am, I have the skills and the skills required for such things.
Well,
you see, I am not merely an alchemist of the Cullen Association. In fact, I am a chirurgeon, a doctor, if you please, by trade.
Well, it's very nice to, very nice that you showed up when you did. I don't know if I would have been able to, last much longer there. Contrabar is going to hold out a short hand to you, and he's going to announce his name as Contrabar Turlak Shortshone, dandy man and pirate extraordinaire at your service.
It would probably be better that I say it is good that they all here came along. I Otherwise, may well have spent the rest of my life on this island. You may call me Aesop, Conchiba. And shake his hand.
I will remember that fondly. Now, now that we've dealt with this horrid nastiness, why don't we please make our way out of here? I'd rather not stay here as long as I can possibly can.
Well, I assume once they are done finding everything of worth down here, that's most likely our next plan.
In addition, were either of you perchance bitten by any of those ghoul creatures?
I was wanting to also check to see if they had diseases while
They
working them
didn't
over.
seem diseased at that point. However, had you not been faster, more than likely would have been fed to the Lacedons.
Well, we just rock, obviously.
Mm-hmm. So, with that in mind, you've collected your friends. As we move over to D5 here. You've cleared out a large chunk of the
Grindylow population.
Surrounding Grindylow population. What would you like to do now?
Ulki wants to ask something to Sandra, as we're going out.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, I have a question. You mentioned you had a bit more time traveling with them than us, right?
Elaborate. What exactly do you mean?
You had more time in the Wormwood, correct?
Not more than just a few days, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, for that matter. But what sort of question were you wondering?
Well, I was curious if you might have known anything else about Plug and Harrigan's relationship.
Give me a second. Well, it was certainly strange that he'd... From what I can surmise, he's only been... Plug, specifically. He's only been on the ship for about a year, and he's already made it to first mate. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but... Other than he got into the good graces of the good captain.
Oh, I think I can answer that, and I'm gonna pull out the manacles and lend it to her for a second to read the inscription.
Well, that certainly answers that question. Though that does bring up many more questions. First, if we were to properly mutiny, it would only be a matter of time before Harrigan would find out, and I don't know if you've seen him angry, but that man is not one to be trifled with.
I
Have you
don't
heard
know.
the stories?
I haven't, but I do want to make him angry.
Well, as long as you know what you're doing, I will. Besmar's blessing be upon you.
Does this look like the face of someone who knows what they're doing?
Speaking as someone who does
this
know
look
what she's doing.
unsure to you? Oh my god.
Cygnus, you were saying?
Only, yeah, that I lean in and say, yes, as someone who does know what she's doing, I don't think we have much alternative. You saw what got us into this situation to start. The man doesn't know how to drive a ship.
What do we... Well, my thought is, what do you think would make Harrigan angry? The fact that we seized control, or the fact that we did so as a result of the man he made captain going against his orders?
I don't think he'll care one way or another. If we were to mutiny, we have stolen his ship, and he's not going to take that lightly either way. Simply a matter of who his anger is directed at.
That now brings up something else. We now have an extra man, and, well, we didn't lose any other members, so maybe that gives us a bit more hope on not needing to wait till... what's the place we're going, Port Peril?
No, it was a
No.
far western port I can't remember the name of.
My thought on it. We all agreed that we would mutiny after the storm.
Well, it's after the storm.
I say we launched the
storm.
attack when we... Yeah.
I say once we're able to get back on the boat, the second we all step foot back onto it, we riot. We mutiny. That's
Good.
my thought. That's my thought process.
I agree.
All
Frankly,
in
now that we
favor?
have everyone back.
Cracks, knuckles, and neck, and tentacle.
Cracks tentacle.
Listens to that. How does that even work?
Isn't it a bone? This cracking. There's no bone
It's
in
like
a tentacle.
air. It's like air pockets, isn't it? Are there like air pockets in the tentacle?
Well,
It's air pockets in it. It is better not to sit there and worry about it. You know, alchemical transformations can be strange.
How is that?
well, if we have the man who was once first mate aboard the ship is on our side, along with his compatriots.
At the very least, they won't be enemies to us. And any individual that isn't an enemy might as well be a friend to us.
It was to say we couldn't buy off the others.
Well, we'll see what happens. Regardless, if we're able to focus on the former first... the good captain and his new hired first mate, Scourge and Plug, as she will specify after mentioning the former first mate of the Main's Promise, Scourge and Plug, we will be able to more or less kowtow everyone back to the will of whoever takes their place. We'll just have to win them over with your presence, so to speak.
Well, Go ahead.
Well, I think between the load of us, we can manage that.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly with the numbers game, we may be at a slight advantage. Especially if the ones that are under that former first mate are wiping their hands of the situation. What do you say? Shall we steal a ship?
Well, we're screwed to the wall either way. What do you say, comrades?
Yeah.
You know I'm fucking in.
He's gonna lift his new harpoon to the sky.
Hey, that means we're only a day away from me pissing on Skull's face.
Bro, you want to talk about
I'd
it?
rather
No,
hang
what?
him from. I'd rather hang him from the yard arm for all he's done. After we can rest, please. I don't feel
definitely.
quite all put together at the moment, so I think I might need a bit of a rest after everything.
Saphyrus is going to ham bone and dramatically leap over to one side, use his harpoon to kind of point between the two of them. And I'll tell you what, for my first act as captain aboard the ship, quick wink at Hana, the two of you can have an arm wrestle over what you're doing with his skull. Because I frankly could not care less.
Putting the two of them, who is our Goody?
You and Conchabar.
Nice. Thank you.
I could care less what you do with his remains.
Well, shall we?
As long as he's dead. I don't care either.
All right, good deal. So, which way are you going?
Oh, my first
The same
question
way we
here-
came from?
So, first question, Cygnus?
Yes, my first question here is what time is it and how many hours remain?
So, you will be able to, as you exit the area, you'll see that it is still light outside.
Okay.
It is early, it's probably like 2-3 p.m., early to mid-afternoon at the moment.
And do you remember, I'm sorry because it's been like a month and a half,
No,
what
it's
was
all
the
good.
time we were given for the ship departing?
You were given roughly 48 hours. As I move us over here. We will go ahead and go over here. So that down there is the entrance where you killed the Grindylows that were out at like the coastline with Besmar, with
the hat, yes.
Sandra's hat,
Yeah.
the tricorn hat. So that's there. You're here. You came up back out through the where the Sturges were. So you are out on like the mountainside at this point. So,
Well, before we do that, do we think it would be quicker to take the ocean and just take the dinghy and go back around to the village?
Possibly. So you can
Don't we need the water
move-
from the stockade?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you need to
right,
pick up
but-
stuff from the stockade.
Sure. But as you'll recall, one of the things we talked about last time was potentially landing a boat here or hereabouts and then
Okay.
getting the stuff from the stockade
yeah,
and then
just sort of
driving
like
north.
carrying things down. Perfect. Actually, that should work. You could split the party. Have part of the party go with Sandra with her hat and go around to over here. And then the other half can go up to the stockade and make their way, collect everything and make their way down.
That
do
works
that.
for me.
All right, so we will have not one, but 2 boats. Boo! All right.
Right.
So, following the coastline, it will be... 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 1 hour here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just off the coast of Crab Palm Beach. That is 2 hour rowing here. So I will mark that and it is 3 hours land travel from the stockade to the cove. So it'd be 3 hours back. So the guys on the coast will be waiting for just a little bit while...
Well, it says it's an hour travel to the stockade, so they could actually walk up and join us.
Yep.
So it was the same. It was the same amount of travel either way.
But you have a boat on this side now, so
That's
it works
true.
out perfectly.
Because then we can just take the boat around instead of having to go back through the swamp. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So,
Now, with the time remaining to us, do we still want to try and check out the fields, or are we just writing that off at this point?
I mean, how much of a priority is it? Do we really need to go?
I'm personally not feeling it, really.
Nah, me either.
Yeah, we have more than enough of what we could use, and
Okay.
right now we don't have maybe too much time to spare.
I will say, in total, you have spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24 hours total on the island. You still have another 24 hours before the ship will be ready for travel.
Okay.
So
Well,
that'll
that
give
gives
us
us
enough
time to work with.
rest.
Yep.
Sorry.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and mark in big letters, big red, 24 hours remain. I'll just mark it right there. Over there. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one curious question, Wuten.
Mm-hmm.
By any chance, among all of the like loot and stuff, there are no like golden teeth?
There's gold that you can make into teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
You could also potentially use like the shark teeth that you found.
Yes, please.
You could.
Goldsmith, dude.
Though it is a bit large, you'll have to like file it down. Because it's a tooth from a colossal creature. If you're talking about
You can make a couple of teeth.
The hooked tooth.
He could take plenty of. Yeah, he could definitely like just file down some shark teeth for himself.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah,
Yes.
you should be able to collect. We'll just say one of the dozens of scrimshaw objects. You can just take one of them, file them into like a makeshift tooth. You can do that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Okay.
I don't have any more gaps.
No more gaps, just missing ears. And an eye. So, Castaway Stockade. You've collected everything from there. So Castaway Stockade. Everyone's met up there at this point. Do y'all want to take another 8-hour rest just to help everyone rest up, heal up, etc.?
Love
The
that.
second level spells would be nice.
Yes, the
I
second level
think it would be
spells
worth
would
it,
indeed
yes.
be nice.
Agreed.
So we will do another
I'm following you guys, so whatever y'all feel.
8-hour rest.
I swing sword, cook food.
All right, 8-hour rest. 16 hours remain as you wake up. It is essentially the dead of night at this point.
We can travel by darkness and use it to cover
Yes.
us. But there's also ghouls that come out at night, so, you know.
Well,
I mean, we could still use the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we could
Cleared
still
out
use the
Yeah.
boat.
basically everything between here and the coast, so...
Mhm. All right.
I'm double checking something real quick. Because I want to make sure of something. Sleeping and resting, there we go. Because It says doing long-term care is light activity, and I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if that means I can also still get the effects of resting while also providing long-term care or not, so... For anybody that needs it, so... I'm going to assume that's what it means, but...
Let's see. So, light activity, I would essentially treat it as, like, crafting, where you can still get rest, but... It is like you can't do anything else during the resting activities.
Yeah, it's essentially it is your activity for the rest.
Yeah, it is your activity for rest. So it's like if for example you're out camping or something, and someone's like going out hunting, someone's doing cooking, some people are keeping watch, etc. You can't do one of those actions. Your action is providing long-term care.
Okay, well, I will do that during our rest, so...
Alright. So, 8 hours. 8 hours, you wake up, or you collect everyone together in the dead of night from their recovery time. And... Let me
make a heal check for that.
Yeah, go ahead, heal check that.
That is going to be just enough, so everybody will recover at twice normal rate, except myself. So, right, I can't do it for myself, so...
Good deal. So, everyone wakes up dead of night. An hour traveling down from the dock, from the stockade down to your ship. We will go ahead. Let me roll D100. The sky is clear. The moon is out. You have dim light in this area, and there are no ghouls. Nothing accosts you while you are on your way over to the boat. So everyone piles in.
Everybody that needs it, you recover 2 hit points per your level and 2 ability score points from each ability that is damaged.
Alright, 15 hours remain.
So that means Conchabar and all them too would also get hit points back.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my my extracts.
Alright.
What I'm going to do is...
I'm just getting numbers here.
So is there going to be much difficulty carrying all the stuff down, or no?
No, that's what the you collected enough to where you don't have any difficulty bringing things down.
Okay, so I won't bother preparing ant haul then.
Yeah, you good.
Since you're telling me I won't have to worry about it. So.
Yep, you are all good on that front.
But we can also get help from the crew after we're done with the trash.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
so I'm preparing 3 Cure Light Wounds and 1 Touch of the Sea.
Mm-hmm. So, sailing around Bone Rack Isle will take 3 hours total. As you make your way, I'm gonna move this with you here. As you make your way around, and you see, just cursory glance while you're going around, this cliffside seems shaped roughly. The more creative of you seems shaped like a fist, kind of. A sort of like an omen to come. An omen soon to come. All right. So, 3 hours getting to the fishing village. 12 hours remain.
So while we're riding in the boat... Well, actually, no, I'll wait.
I mean, if you have something, I'm interested.
Yeah, if you have something, do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was considering looking to Hana, I guess. Although we're all kind of crammed in the boat, so you'd all be there. And so I kind of look at her. I'm going to... Let me think. So, then, when it all comes to it, you are the leader of this little group, then, yes? Shall we say?
As long as we're on land, we're splitting duties. Saphyrus will be taking the helm, as it were, while we're at sea, and I will be taking the lead while we're on land. So, I suppose currently, since we're not on the boat proper, yes, you could say that I'm in charge.
Well, I suppose this matters more for the boat, then. So, he's going to look to Saphyrus now, since I guess that's the one you pointed out to be the sea captain.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come in a little close, and he's actually going to pull his mask to the side slightly. For the left side of his face.
Okay.
What's it look like?
If you want to bring up my thing, Wuten, for now, that's what the side of his face would look like. So.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have some art in the work, but it's taking longer than I expected. I was supposed to have it by today, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a handsome lad.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, it kind of looks like Norman Reedus from the
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like this one guy who does Dark Souls roleplays.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Also, while we're like on land, Ulki's like probably like all the way on the boat. He's like crazily doodling and writing on his formula book.
This would actually also be a good time for us to be pulling the spells off of the
Oh, yeah.
the whale skull. But...
If you've got
And it is
gold. So if you've got
do
the
you want
gold
me to
for
be
it.
doing that? Oh wait.
Oh,
I
one thing
I
at a
can
time.
be doing
Hold on.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I can't.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Aesop was saying something.
Yeah, so I pull my mask aside slightly enough for you to see part of the left side of my face, looking you dead in the eye. Tell me everything that's going to happen when we get back aboard the ship. Tell me who is an ally, who is a friend, so that I might know who to aid first.
Well, you
As well
know.
as anything else that I need to know.
He'll nod, and he'll actually motion for Hana to step over and like make mention as well. Just in the off chance that I do happen to forget anyone. I may be in charge of the ship. That's not to say that I'll have my mind in multiple places, as 'twere. Having a second pair of eyes, ears, and a mindset will prove helpful for me.
Agreed. And we're a crew that works together. So, we'll, I suppose, go through the list for him.
Yes. We'll definitely mention that Cubados regrettably helped a certain dwarf aboard the ship who did not deserve the save, but wouldn't mind making good on that. Making mention to keep an eye out on for a rather quiet, roguish type lady. Potentially. And these are people who, I suppose... we'll probably go into detail about how...
Easiest way to put this is that I will now know who is an ally and who is a friend on the ship just as much as you did.
Yes.
Yes. Well, also keeping in mind that we have... that should the current leadership fall first, that the others will fall into line, basically. But to treat them as more of a code yellow unless they're showing,
Being trustworthy.
Yeah.
If you're under imminent threat from one of the riggers or something, don't hold back, but don't prioritize them as targets.
Okay, so once you guys are kind of done going through the list, he'll just give a short nod, and he's going to say, "Right then. I'll be sure to focus my efforts then on the correct people, shall we say." And he pulls his mask back over and takes a deep breath. Well, shall we say, Valen, Ulki, perhaps we should take some of the time and perhaps take a look at this this skull a bit closer, yes?
All right.
Mm-hmm. How much gold do we need to spend for scribing some of this
Okay,
stuff?
so for scribing the magic, you need...
There's a list somewhere.
Scribe.
Can we pull this from the gold that we've gotten over time, rather
Yes,
than
you can.
personally? Okay.
Yes. You can...
Until
you can take
we
it-
split the gold up, so.
Yeah.
Okay, where does the gold go if you're not paying anybody to do this?
What do you mean?
It costs gold to scribe a spell into your own book?
It's just like treated as supplies. It's using supplies to...
Like your ink and the page that you're adding it, and
we can maybe just quote-unquote say we're pulling it from somewhere. Somebody has extra ink somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
someone has an extra
Quote-unquote.
quill laying about.
Yeah, and I mean, I actually do have all that in my Alchemist kit, which I left back at the stockade because I didn't want it getting wet.
Yep,
I also handed
that's true.
Valen his spellbook back, by the way.
All right, so the spell level and writing cost. Spell level 1 is 10 gold pieces. Spell level 2 is 40. And spell level 3 is 90. I don't think there's anything above that. I think slow is probably the highest level one there.
It's a DC 15 plus the spell's level spellcraft check as well to write it into your book.
Which ones can we take?
All of them.
Any that are on your alchemist spell list?
Yeah.
The wizard should be able to take all the ones y'all
Yeah,
can.
the wizard should be able to take all of them, basically.
Yeah, because wizard things.
Yeah, but Aesop and I can only
things.
take a certain amount.
Right, so where did we say we were drawing the funds from this from? I didn't catch
Quote
that.
unquote, we all, between us, happen to have enough stuff to write it in.
I know, but where are we getting the money?
The money came from the
from
loot that we've
supplies.
acquired.
From our
Okay, so we're not divvying that up, we're just...
We'll pull
Using
from that
it.
first and divvy it up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I'll
So it
get as many as you guys want to finance. Yeah. Because I can take all of them.
I'm trying to figure out what happens when you pull it from a scroll as well. I don't know if the scroll...
I don't think the scroll survives, does it?
No, not from my knowledge.
What we could do is that, because technically we all have our spells prepared by now, Valen can transcribe all of them to his spellbook,
And then we can
Aesop
just
can-
transcribe
Yeah.
off of him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the better idea.
Yeah,
The spell
that is
book-
a better idea.
All right, so...
So it takes you an
Valen-
hour per spell, so...
Yeah. You'll want
Okay, in that
to...
case-
Hour per spell. You'll need to make a... I think it's a spellcraft or a knowledge
It's
arcana.
spellcraft checks.
Yeah, spellcraft.
DC 15 plus the level of the spell.
Yep.
Okay. Spellcraft check, okay.
So which one are you grabbing first?
I'm just taking a look at them to see that. Daylight enlarged person. I've already got.
Yeah,
enlarged-
it says a spell successfully copied from a scroll. It disappears from the parchment.
Okay.
But it
Perhaps
does not vanish if you fail the spellcraft check. So...
I could get black tentacles for some AOE abilities.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
do
that's
them
a
all.
good one. All right.
Well,
Go ahead with
what
black
one
tentacles.
am I doing first? This question: how many hours do we have?
You have.
We have 3 more.
Yeah, you have
Oh.
3 hours on the boat.
Okay.
So we have 9 hours left.
So the 12 hours remaining on the boat was the 3 hours coming from the coastline to the abandoned fishing village. All right.
So you could
that
grab
is a
3
successful
before we
scrap.
get there.
So,
Okay.
the successful scribe. Okay.
Okay. Second one. With that one, let's say we grab. Go with how about slow? I think that's another
Slow
good
is a
one.
really good one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, grab slow.
Alter Self is gonna be really good for me when we get to that.
Do you want to make a request of that then?
I have all my my 4 spells prepared, so it doesn't make a difference right now.
You would be able to scribe it off of him, and then
Yeah.
whenever the next time you prepare your spells, you can prepare that. So you would
Yeah, and I'm not going to be
sure.
able to do these if we're getting back to the ship today. So
Oh.
it's not...
In that case, yeah, yep, it will be useful for me.
Okay. In that case, same will be Alter Self.
So I'm gonna prepare Alter Self instead of Enlarged Person.
And also as a reminder for everybody, just a sidebar reminder. Wherever you do during this fight, don't stand at the edge of the ship.
Fair.
Right.
He's got that hydraulic push, remember?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I'm
I
going.
mean,
don't
I
have-
can, but
We don't have Shorecast in this fight.
Just to let you guys know, what I have prepared right now is...
how do you know I have arm's length? Don't at me.
Shh, no, we
I
don't have
know.
arms
Won't be
length.
able to use black tentacles for a while, but you
I
have
know.
it now, so.
I know. I haven't prepared it yet, but what I have prepared right now is Anticipate Peril, which is a bonus to initiative checks, if I cast it before that. A Burning Hands, and an Enlarged Person for Ryuuko. Oh, and Blindness Deafness.
Ooh.
I have someone very special in mind for that.
I'm looking up the
Juicy.
costs for you. So the total cost to scribe that, if those are the ones you're choosing to scribe, is
The
going
ones
to
I
be...
just rolled.
The total cost is going to be 290 gold pieces to scribe those.
Whew.
Mm-hmm. That's going to
I-
take basically all of the loose gold by the looks of it.
Right, okay.
Don't worry, we still have all the gold I stole from Plug, so we're still good.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I guess since we haven't split things up yet, Wuten, I guess just take 290 gold pieces off the list? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. We'll say.
Well, don't we all have our own bits in addition? Our own stores?
If you do, yeah. I don't know. I thought we were taking it off of the total list. If we don't want to do this now, we could just do it some...
Well, okay, when you say total list, do you mean the stuff we picked up today? Or...
Whatever we haven't split yet,
Yeah.
Okay.
was my
So-
assumption.
So basically, what we're using for the cost would be, like, for example, the dozens of scrimshaw objects, etc. The jawbones of the shark, we'll say.
Whatever you feel like taking off. I don't mind.
So
Yeah,
I
if those are
would
fungible,
say-
then sure.
Yeah, in terms of value, let's get rid of the... Unless you guys want to keep them for some reason, let's get rid of the jawbones of the shark. And then...
We squeeze those bones into ink.
Something
I
like
don't
that, yeah.
I mean,
250.
The fact you're even letting us do this, honestly, is already
Yeah.
quite a lot, so...
Yeah,
Ulki already turned the jawbone of the shark into his new teeth anyway.
yeah. There.
Oh yeah, there you
Yes.
go. And the
Jesus.
leftover we use for ink. There you go.
All right, so...
Are these teeth like a different color from mine?
So it was 290, correct?
Yes.
All right, so getting rid of the jawbones, and then 40 gold pieces worth of the random
normal
scrimshaw objects. Boom.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Someone's just gonna roll up on the beach one day and be like, "Holy shit, that was easy."
All right, so on the boat, y'all scribe those spells.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare your spells, and as you come up to the abandoned fishing village, it's very, the dinghy has been very cramped, since there's essentially 8 people and an Eidolon, should Goody would wish to summon him in on this venture.
Well, the swimmy people can just swim.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming people could just swim. But
Let me swim.
as you're coming up on the abandoned fishing village, you do still see your little dinghy docked at the coastline there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the final question. Is there anything else you guys would like to do to prepare?
I will like take all of my drugs and whatnot, but that will happen when we're like a minute away from getting on the ship.
That's fine.
I'd take my cognotogen before we climbed up on the edge, so...
Okay.
Yep.
I have my things prepared.
Several cutscenes will play.
Yes,
Play in sequence.
several cutscenes will play in sequence here.
While boarding the ship, several cutscenes
all-
will play in an instance. Make sure you set aside enough time.
It takes 1 hour. It takes 1 hour to get to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It will
that
take
case-
1 hour to get to the boat.
So,
In that
right.
case, before we, I was just gonna say when we cast off, I will put mage armor on Cubados.
Because that lasts for hours.
Yes.
And could I say a small thing as we're like about to get on the boat, as Ulki?
Sure.
So like before we're like standing up before getting on the ship, I'm gonna like take out my mutagen, and while looking at the party, I'm gonna say, I've been learning a few tricks from all of you. I hope you don't mind them. I peruse some stuff, and as I take the mutagen, pretty much like Kevin 11,
Oh my god.
I am taking on traits of most of the group with my new mutagen.
All right.
What?
And I think Luna had something as well.
I was going to say that when we approach the ship, I will take that potion of invisibility.
Okay.
Oh, that's useful.
So I'm just gonna note that you have it.
Okay.
If anybody wants any of my potions, this would be the time for me to hand them over as well.
What ones do you have right now?
You have ones that make me stronger and make sword do more damage.
Just the cure light wounds. That's all I can hand out.
Nah, I'm good. I'll take one.
Okay.
Never know.
You can hold on to one.
I would give, if you have any, I would give them to Valen.
Was there more than one invisibility potion?
That's a good question
I
because
took
I also
one.
have
I
one,
wasn't sure
and
if there
I
were any
will take
more.
it if I
Wait.
am.
Okay. Hold on. Alright, low Cygnus first, high Luna first. Cygnus first.
Okay. I also have an invisibility potion. If we are sure we have more than one, I will also take that when we are getting back to the ship. I also have a couple of questions, but I will save those for the end.
Okay.
Luna.
I was just going to say that I noted that I have one invisibility potion. I don't remember whether or not we had more.
Okay, so that means that you have one, and Hana has one that I lent to her. So you both
Yeah.
have one, as it seems.
Quick question, guys. Did you edit your hit point values on your tokens before?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I did in the Grindy locate,
Interesting.
but I haven't done
Okay.
so on the
I have not.
the boat
Mine's
map.
supposed to be
Okay.
30, not 20.
Here, give me a
23 too.
second.
Yeah.
I'm going
I've been
to
keeping track
real
on my
quick-
sheet.
I'm going to real quick copy all of your tokens over to the boat map. I'm going to let you edit as you see fit here, real quick.
Okay.
Once your proper hit point values are all set in stone,
I should have 24 total, and my high is 29. So there we
okay.
There we go.
Go ahead, make sure all of your numbers are correct.
Luckily, I've been keeping track on my sheet.
Perfect.
So I have a -2 to intelligence,
Give me a second.
+2 to natural armor.
Edit. Token. And
Right.
30.
So once you are ready, move your character to the man's promise. And this will be treated as you confirming to me that we are ready and that several cutscenes are playing in sequence.
I've set aside enough time to watch them in their entirety. Don't worry about it.
One thing I would say is, if we're about to actually do a massive combat sequence, I've been nodding off for the last half an hour. I need to go to bed soon.
So, what are we thinking? Do we want to save the mutiny for next session, just to make sure everyone's rested up?
In the
ready?
interests of letting Solar rest, I think yes, we should wait.
I honestly don't mind if you guys want to go on. I trust Wuten to, play.
Honestly,
all he has to do is jump into a mouth of a whale.
I don't trust Wuten not to kill Valen.
I
don't trust
would like
me not to kill
I don't
Valen.
trust Solar not to kill Valen. I don't know what you're on about.
Exactly.
So
I would be very sad if my DM killed me while he was running me.
I would like to have everyone present for the mutiny. So if we are good on holding off until next session for the mutiny, I think that's perfectly fine. How are we? Are we good? Are we all good on that?
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with whatever everyone wants to
I would
do.
rather Solar be awake enough for this.
Only if you guys are okay, I do feel bad.
No,
Solar's like...
Don't feel bad.
Solar's like, I'm just
Solar, you were up last night making weird comments about titty photos, so you get to sleep.
I'll have you
playing
know.
that on stream, Luna. That's really nice of you.
On that note, several cutscenes will play in sequence next time on Pirates of the Red Isles. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on that. I hope you've all enjoyed. It was a bit combat intensive, but I think it's we're gonna round it all off with a nice eventful mutiny next time on Pirates of the Red Isles. So until then, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see all of you in the next session. Farewell for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.